Hello. Wait, let me lower my volume. I forgot to do that. About 10? In-game? Loud as fuck. Maybe lower. 18? 16. Let's do 15. Alright. When somebody starts talking in the cutscenes, I'm gonna check the volume. Let me see if I'm up. We are back at it again with more Honkai Star Rail. A few hours ago, 1.6 dropped. I'm unplugging my Switch charger and shoving it into my phone. Wait. Why is she not speaking? Anyways, we got Ruan Mei here. Let's check her lines. Actually, so we could...
Want some pastry? The plums used in this recipe are freshly macerated. I waited in line for ages.
Ooh.
If you come across a good research sample, please let me know. Until then.
Am I live? Oh, yes, I am. Whoop. Alright, now I can do my mic checks.
If you come across a good research sample, please let me know. Until then.
Alright, that sounds perfect. I'm just gonna jump right in. How do I start? Are we going to Penacony now? Ruin Maze at the space station. This has got to be the... Wait, let me check this. Oh, this has got to be the other simulated universe. Let me get this out of the way before I jump into the Ruin May. I don't know if it's like part of Penacony. But it looks like a main story continuance, so I'm just gonna jump into it, see what's up. It's a group chat between... I don't know who the hell these people are. Oh yeah, it's an anonymous messaging board. The what the hell? What's this? Golden Gears, the beginning. Oh yeah, this is the simulated universe. Okay, I could just ignore this for now. Because the simulated universe is very long side content stuff that has a lot of rewards, but it is very challenging side content. So I'll be ignoring that for now. And just jumping straight into the main story continuance. Here's some good news. Ruin Maze at the space station. Can I meet her? Ask her yourself. Herta says. I called her in Screwlum, here to talk about some important matters. Come back when you're free and introduce yourself to her. That way she knows who's the person who's been testing the simulated universe. Remember to show Ruin May some respect. You don't usually get many chances to meet her. Accepted missions. When the stars of ingenuity shine. 110 jades? Don't mind if I do.
Run May. The rumors are already circulating. Let's gather some intel first.
What was that? Wait, what was that? She got interrupted. Do it again. Let's get over here.
Take
the rumors are already circulating. Let's gather some intel first.
Fuck me, that's the side quest. Whatever. OMG. Wait, no, she's not. Where is she?
I thought Member 4, Poka Kakamond, had gotten rid of most of the society members. I didn't have a lot of hope for this. Oh, look who's here.
You're back.
Asta, how I missed you. There's quite the crowd here today.
Of course! This is a summit between three geniuses.
It's a special time. All departments are preparing to welcome distinguished guests from the Genius Society. Madame Ronmei doesn't like fanfare and probably wouldn't appreciate a crowd to welcome her, so I asked the researchers to keep things simple.
Ranmei, okay. That's how you pronounce your name.
I took her to see the portraits of the society members a few days ago. I wanted to have the researchers make one for her as well, but she declined the offer. I don't get it. Whatever, as long as she's happy.
I heard Miss Ronmei likes snacks and pastries, so I asked the researchers to prepare some traditional desserts from the blue. All of them seemed to tickle her fancy.
Would I be able to meet Runmei?
Of course! Go find her yourself. She borrowed the face flame to do some research as soon as she got here. Haven't seen a trace of her since.
Miss Ronmei is the very image of a scholar. I heard she once took a little vacation on a desert planet. By the time she left, she'd miraculously created a boom in the local ecology.
She just wanted somewhere uninhabited to experiment with her life spiral system. Ruan is certainly very talented, but she hardly interacts with anyone. She lives like a hermit.
Oh, she just like me.
Anyway, what more needs to be said for someone smart enough to become Herda's research partner, Hurry up and head out! Huh? See if you can find her.
She's a neat. Where's Ranmei right now?
I'm not sure, but she doesn't seem to get around much. She spends most of her time between the master control zone and the railway platform. Maybe you can start your search there.
Asa, how I missed you. New message. From who? Heard a surveillance team? Okay, invited. You already know me. You already know me is Herda. Is Asta. Rich know it. Looks like we're in for some juicy news. Only from the chat, Ranmei's coming to the space. She's already here. Who's Rich know it? You're getting slow with your gossip. I know you already know me is Asta. I don't know who the rest of these people are. Apparently Mr. Runmei's personality isn't all that great. Who's talking shit? Who are these people? Alright, so the mission's actually started now. Ranmei, let me see you. Is she actually gonna show up at Penacony, or is it like... It's like the pre-drinks before Penacony. Wait, give me a second here. Alright. Fuck. There she is.
Someone next to the railway platform. Could she be...
I have a feeling we're on the right track.
Whoa, cutscene.
When I get back.
Whoa! I've seen the GIFs. She has a little bit of crumbs on her face.
Hello. I hope I didn't startle you.
Oh, she bad. Okay, let me get a screenshot for the group chat. Wait, give me a second here. Oh, there's a code.
This is a work habit of mine. Using touch to open my senses and letting the details of your biological existence flood into my brain helps me understand your construction as a living organism.
Say what now?
Such is the basis of deconstruction and reconstruction. Do not be concerned. You are very healthy. In fact, impeccably so. A perfect experimental specimen. I like perfect experimental specimens.
Oh, what is she cooking? There's a bit of cake on the corner of your mouth. We finally meet. Look at that smile.
I'm happy to meet you too. We've met before in the simulated universe. I expect the views here had me lost in thought. I don't usually go in and out of the space station, and only discovered today that it was blessed with such calm, open views. It is a wonderful fit for the sweet fragrance of lotus leaves, plum blossoms, sticky rice, and frosting sugar. Come here. Look. The blue planet is directly below us. It is so full of life. This dessert is very delicious. Here, take half.
Take a bite. I want some. It looks like pink cheesecake.
Delicious desserts remind people of how flowers look when they bloom. Ingest this dessert one bite at a time, and the sweetness will linger in your mouth.
Oh.
I hope you like it too.
Oh yeah, we are gonna get it. We're definitely gonna get along. I have a little sweet tooth, and I live like a hermit. The most she just like you ate Run May snack.
So, what do you think? I can certainly prepare more for you. It's become somewhat of a tradition to bring strawberry pastries when I visit Stephen Lloyd. His attendance seems quite dependent on them. An outstanding dessert. 10 grams of cubed sugar, 1 dried and salt-preserved plum blossom. Baking and cooking are the same as nurturing a universe. The heat must be controlled, planning must be meticulous, and one must not panic. No matter what happens. Unfortunately, there are still too many people in the space station. The clamor is not fitting for desserts. By the way, do you remember what my research is about?
Only that it's about something about nurturing life forms, yeah.
No. My research area is short stories about toilets.
What?
What's going on? What am I talking about?
What did you do to me?
I see. What a cute hobby. But remember, the next time something like this happens, it's crucial to mask your expression until you've ascertained the situation. If not...
Wait, we just talked now. We talked just now. That's crazy.
You'll be full of weaknesses that others can see through.
Oh god. Is that her, all pen penetration? All element penetration kicking in?
Let's try again. Now, what else would you like to ask?
What did she do to us? What did you do?
The
What do you
dessert
mean?
was tasty. I would like more.
What?
Why can't I say what I want to say?
You have quite the appetite. All right, I'll give you the recipe.
What is she doing?
Come and have a walk with me. A stroll is the most appropriate post-dessert activity. As the masses depart, there's an enveloping calm here. Just like in the no man's land I've ventured to in the past. Can you imagine a completely lifeless world? From there, you can glimpse the stars that lie at the very edge of the horizon. Following its celestial trajectory, the Great Teal Star illuminates an endless sea of white across both the sky and land. My mother and I navigated calm glaciers, looking for signs of life on that world, and encountered many bizarre phenomena.
I'm not even listening.
It was like finding the single correct piece in a mountain of jigsaw pieces. The process was convoluted and unimaginably difficult. But it was touching and enthralling as well.
I'm not even listening. We're like perfectly in sync.
My apologies. It appears my words have left you perplexed. Please, don't be on edge. I bear no ill will. I haven't interfered with your linguistic faculties. Such an act would be impolite. I merely made a minor adjustment. A few days ago, I made my interest in you known to Herta. My intention is for you to serve as an assistant. Based on our interactions within the simulated universe, I firmly believe you fit the bill. I find extending trust beyond myself is challenging. A single error in detailed research can generate issues, and I despise matters that escape my control. Therefore, I added anti-truth serum to this dessert. It will not harm you. However, you will be unable to say what you truly think when answering questions related to me.
Wait, so what? You will be unable to say what you truly think.
Treat it as a layer of protection. This will shield my research and your personal safety. Once the problems have been dealt with, I'll give you the antidote. I can also reward you as compensation for being my assistant. I will fulfill your every wish.
What? You don't trust me.
Does that bother you? I believe we will be able to be frank with each other, but that needs time. When I first arrived on the space station, I borrowed the phase flame from Herta. It's an invention of member number 29 Circle. I hope to be enlightened by other society members' results. A surge of creativity led me to explore the cultivation of life on the space station. In my imagination, these life forms would be a new variety that are born as geniuses. I plan to name them after Lambda, member number 8 of the Genius Society. I don't know where it went wrong. They possess their own sentience, but are nowhere near geniuses. Moreover, my free-range approach seems to have backfired. In a lab leak incident a few days ago, some of these little life forms ran away and scattered all over the space station.
She's playing God out here.
I do not wish for Herta or Asta to be involved in this. Therefore, I'm hoping you can assist in recovering these little life forms.
You can try trusting me, you know?
I do trust you.
Are you sure? What do you want? Why don't you want them
This
to
has
know?
nothing to do with them. Besides, the more people involved, the more problems there will be.
Alright.
The researchers are still treating these entities as visitors. I want to steer clear of making my presence known, so as not to cause undue disturbances.
Oh, no wonder she needs me.
I entrust this to you. Once the little life forms are collected, simply find a proper place for them. The researchers in the Department of Ecology should know about this, and provide you with suitable advice. As the masses depart, there's an enveloping calm here. Just like the no man's land I ventured to in the past.
Did you do research
Yes.
there?
My mother and I once spent 11 long polar nights there.
11 years? Yeah, what was that? Point where, oh, the weeklies. Let me out! Let me out! I guess we're not gonna go
Rumors are
to.
already circulating. Let's gather some intel first.
I guess we're not gonna go to Penacony yet.
What? A place where the space station stores dangerous experimental results? Why would anyone want to know that? Wait, did someone send you here to try to get things out of me? I'm not doing any private business on the space station. I have absolutely no knowledge of any special hiding places. And I certainly haven't sold any old junk rare treasures or discarded curios or anything like that.
I didn't even ask.
I'm not hiding anything at all. You're the sneaky one. What do you want? I won't talk to you if you don't tell me why you're here.
Let's not mention Renmei. I heard there's some problems on the space station.
Oh, that. You've got pretty good contacts if you know that already. The space station is a mess. Everyone's already swamped as it is. And now out of nowhere, there's a bunch of little creatures popping up. If you want to solve the problem, go check out the storage zone. Then you'll understand.
Nothing a little violence can't handle? I'm sure. Fuck. Also, I'm wondering where I can get this, traces. Where I can get these. Echo of War Seclusion Zone. Please keep completing the current mission, okay. A new zone?
There's so many people. This seems to be the place.
Optional. Try to create life. What? A very ordinary little robot providing very ordinary life services aboard the space station. You notice a button sticking out of the robot looking like it might be a power button. You decide to force a shutdown. You notice that the little robot has been on standby here for some time. You push the power button, sending the little robot into sleep mode. You've saved just a teensy bit of power for the space station. It's not much, but it's still enough to make her puff your chest out in pride. It's off. Check out the disturbance. Where is the disturbance? Oh, there. What are these people talking about, though?
Ron May, member 81 of the Genius Society, a resounding name in science and the veritable epitome of life form cultivation. Researchers here have heard so much about her for so long, but once she arrived on the space station, she just took over everything. And what did Madame hurt to do? Absolutely nothing.
Heard of spoiling her in May.
Never fear, the galactic baseballer is here. I can't even say that?
Right, because we want to keep, we shouldn't be mentioning her in May. Because she doesn't want to be involved.
Molten cheese tart is the best. Its outlook is infectious. Its positive mood has influenced us all. What's our slogan again? 1. Stop complaining. Change your attitude and use the delicious molten cheese tart to stop the flow of negative energy. 2.
What is you talking about?
Energize yourself. Increase your capacity for action and walk on the path of a molten cheese tart's absolute conviction.
Did Ruan May made you eat something again?
Oh, Creed, molten cheese tart is the best.
Who is Molten Cheese Tart?
Oh, praise be! You don't know? Molten cheese tart is Madame Ron May's top fan. This is how it preaches. Those who offer their love are expressing admiration and affection for Miss Ron May.
What about Screwlum's followers?
Let me tell you something. Mr. Screwlum's followers are all very logical, but they're just awaiting the arrival of the mechanical aristocracy. Since you're so interested, I'll tell you how to secure an audience with the Honorable Molten Cheese Tart. You'll need to work hard to get there. You need to plaster hearts wherever Madame Ron May has been. If you're sincere enough, the Honorable Molten Cheese Tart will show itself.
The fuck are they talking about? Hey, this is just like Silverwolf's event. Where has she been? Pin as many as you can. Where she happens to go. Fuck. Here? That worked, I think.
Ron May likes to listen to the space station radio during her research. Some of us younger researchers are her super fans. We're always scanning different frequencies to find out what her tastes are. Do you know her favorite tunes by any chance?
Likes to listen to new style opera.
No idea. I just listen to comedy skits. So, I really can't say anything about her.
As expected. You look like you belong in a comedy skit yourself.
Why is she so fucking mean?
Yeah.
Investigate? What's this lady talking about?
I heard Madame Ranmei is very picky when it comes to snacks. Do you know what her favorites are?
Let's just say I don't know.
Fine. Ugh, what a headache.
What do you mean try to create a life? That sounds hilarious. But let's look at the anomaly first.
Hey, guess what I got my hands on? Word on the street is that this is the downgraded version of Ranmei's life cultivation formula. It says 10 carats of ingenuity, 1 ton of practice, 30 particles of starquake, and a few drops of poisonous liquor for Madame Yu Qingtu. Rumor has it that it once created a talking chair. Not a particularly intelligent one, but boy, did it have a sharp tongue. They dismantled it and used it for firewood. Can you believe it?
Holy shit. We're making monstrosities, no, what's that, Peter Griffin meme? What was it? Oh man, sweet man-made horrors beyond my comprehension meme.
Let's give it a shot, shall we? First things first, we need to pick out the ingredients.
Confidence that came out of nowhere. Courage to drink 2 bottles of Capocali in one go.
We need to add some other good stuff in.
I added passion in.
But don't go overboard.
Beauty. Let's add beauty in.
And now we mix them together. Wait! It says on the recipe, Ranmei makes different expressions when nurturing life.
Ranmei is suppressing her emotions.
Yikes. Take a look at what you just cultivated.
Oh, it's cute. You've nurtured a coriander sesame paste life form. Oh, it's so cute. Are we making... I see what the event is about now. We're making cats. Perform a summoning ritual. What the hell are you talking about? Here? Do I need to spray another... What the hell? Now what? Only 8 can exist simultaneously. Okay, so just like... What if I put down 8? What the hell is happening? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. What does that do? Perform a mysterious summoning ritual. What if it plays more than one? Oh, okay, they just... Uh-oh. Fuck did I do? The screen, there we go. I accidentally moved the window of the stream when the mouse was in free. Perform a mysterious summoning ritual. What the what? Can I not interact with anybody else? What the hell is happening?
Yeah. Yeah.
She was here. Here? Weird. What the hell is this supposed to do? Wah! It looks like one of those things from Dragon Quest. Bag of treats.
So this
Ranmei's out there playing Dragon Quest monsters.
is the little life form Runmei made?
This has gotta be a Dragon Quest reference. Bag of treats. Is it really called bag of treats? And bag of sweets, bag of tricks. A researcher appears out of nowhere next to you.
I am humbled to meet the molten cheese tart. What are you frozen in place for? Oh, you don't understand the honorable tart. That's okay. No worries for situations like this. We've specifically concocted a synesthesia beacon.
Activated synesthesia beacon. What the hell?
Wakaka! I'm a genius among geniuses.
Why does it sound like us? It actually made my voice, no wonder. Immediately deactivate the specific synesthesia beacon.
That was way too risky.
We're talking a lot.
Oh, molten cheese tart says Madame Ranmei has finally recognized my ingenuity. Molten cheese tart says, does Madame Ranmei recognize me as a masterpiece?
Is that Sampo's voice actor?
Molten cheese tart says, Madame Ranmei still has not recognized me as a life form that passes the requirements. I need to work harder. Oh, such an enthusiastic molten cheese tart.
That's gotta be Sampo's voice actor. Sounds so familiar.
There's a kind of attachment reserved for the creator. To the world, you are but one person. But to me, you are the entire world. Oh, Madame Ranmei. Hey, you! Yes, you! Don't you have anything you want to say to Molten Cheese Tart? You should at least express how you would like to follow Molten Cheese Tart. We wouldn't want to mistake you for an agent of gray bean paste, would we?
There's no way Ranmei would like you.
You heartless dessert! I almost forgot. I can't say anything about Runmei.
You! Shh! Quiet! Oh, the honorable molten cheese tart may have a crispy exterior, but deep down inside, it's incredibly sensitive and delicate.
I might just keep going for that Ranmei like option in the dialogue. Even though we can't talk about Ranmei in the dialogue options, we're gonna get some lines out of Stell.
It's working so hard just to get Madame Ranmei's attention. You see, the Honorable Molten Cheese Tart has always been fighting against gray bean paste in terms of flavor. The Honorable Molten Cheese Tart is a firm believer that people's lives need to be optimistic. They both hope to receive Madame Ranmei's recognition and have been working so hard.
You like the taste of molten cheese tart? How did Renmei make desserts into life form?
You need to call it the Honorable Molten Cheese Tart.
Shut the hell up. What the hell is
It's
happening right now?
genuinely puzzling. Despite Molten Cheese Tart's remarkable qualities, why hasn't Madame Renmei acknowledged it? It's clear that it yearns for her love.
What kind of love, though?
Love from the creator to her creation? Familiar love? Doesn't sound right. Romantic love? Definitely not. I don't know. Expecting me to understand love is like asking me to map the farthest reaches of the universe. Remember, as long as love is your compass, you're on the right track. And in the wise words of the Honorable Molten Cheese Tart, love must be shouted from the rooftops.
1 sec. Can I talk with Molten Cheese Tart? Can I talk alone with Molten Cheese Tart?
That depends if the Honorable Tart agrees to it.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here.
Oh? The Honorable Molten Cheese Tart has agreed.
Wait, I'm trying to like wipe my glasses, but no success. All right, cool. Try to communicate with Renmei's creation. It got it, and get it away. You could throw those little monsters in here. Wait, that's where they. Oh, in the toilet. Are you serious? This is a one-way passage with the other end connected to the storage zone. It's extremely safe. What if I shove myself into the toilet? Oops, excuse me. Whoa, almost got hit. You realize Renmei's creation cannot be put in at all. Yeah, what the hell? It's too big. It opens its innocent eyes wide. You now have to explain it that it has to be done in order to send it back to Renmei's side. Confess, why are you setting up trouble on the space station? Confess, do you like molten cheese tarts? Seems to believe that this is a flavor that can bring happiness. Okay. Who is the voice actor for this unfortunate thing? Who is the unfortunate voice actor for this thing? It seems resentful for being an unqualified life form. Poor thing. It seems eager to achieve great things. It wants to fully embrace its own philosophy and is inviting you to join in. You have to be firm, believing this is the best place for it. Tenderly activate the teleporter. Callously activate the teleporter. Tenderly. With love. Ah, we flushed it! Renmei's little life form is ruthlessly flushed down the John. It will be safely transported to the storage zone. What the fuck is happening right now? From Renmei. Eli, how's your progress? Sorry to interrupt. Come back first. An emergency come up that requires your help. What's happening? Oh, Artist's office. Why? What about the cat that we just made earlier? Now we have our own creations.
You're here. Herta called Screwlum and I to the space station to discuss some important topics. She also sent an invite to Steven, but he didn't reply, and Herta didn't seem to want to wait any longer. And now, I wish for you to attend this meeting with me.
Why with me?
I don't want Herta to worry herself over these frivolous matters, even though she probably wouldn't care anyway. Just in case, I want someone who will be on my side. In other words, you. Help me. It'll be easy. Just remember, my secret stays with you. Don't pry too much, and keep your expressions in check. All
All
right.
right.
Let's go.
Wait, why did they give me the option to step out? Is something gonna happen here? Oh. We just got shoved into the simulated universe. No wonder. Why hasn't Ruan May come?
Hi, Ron-May. I've been
Ron
waiting
May.
for you. Oh, you're here too? Looks like you two have become quite friendly.
Nodders.
It's good to see you, madam.
Hey, buddy.
Affirmation.
Been a while.
This reunion has happened earlier than my calculations predicted.
Like, last time I saw him was Silver Wolf's update. Man, that was a while ago now.
Though you weren't invited,
That was like yesterday.
I welcome you to remember this historical moment. How long has it been since 3 geniuses were in the same room together? And how long will we have to wait for it to happen again?
Affirmative. Discounting our discussions on the simulated universe, our interactions are scarce. I look forward to the innovative ideas that may emerge from this juxtaposition of minds.
Cheer passionately. Yippee!
Let me get straight to the point. I think it's time to find another partner for the simulated universe.
You're firing me?
You wish to kick Steven out?
Oh.
No, of course not. Steven doesn't want to get involved and voted to abstain. Oh, whatever. Look, I respect the way people want to live, but he doesn't have the chance to be involved in this decision-making anymore.
Yeah, he's never here.
Question. Are we introducing a 5th partner for the simulated universe?
Yes, a 5th genius. The reason for our gathering is clear to everyone present. What else could prompt such a gathering of brilliant minds except for the answer? No one can refuse the secret of the eons. Not even Xandar. We'll definitely get a response.
What if the responder is Polka Kakamond?
That'd be great! Hey, Lord of Silence, are you listening? I'm member number 83, Herda, and I want to meet you. I believe you and I will have a lot to talk about.
It's unlikely we'll hear from Polka Kakamond. She's been off the grid for quite some time. Probability, member number 64, Dr. Primitive, may appear.
That's a hard pass. Given Dr. Primitive's shady research practices and his tussle with the Galaxy Rangers, the IPC will surely turn this into a media circus. He can get lost. I'd prefer it if the simulated universe remained scandal-free.
Looks like we're gonna get Dr. Primitive. Because the Galaxy Ranger and the IPC got mentioned.
What about you, Chingtu? Are you still in touch with her, Ron-May? Is she still alive?
Can we ask her to leave if we are to discuss this topic? The process will be long and boring. There's no need to take up other people's time.
Of course! You brought her in, after all. It's up to you.
All right. Let me walk you out.
What?
And what the heck is this?
Seems like a programming error.
Oh, this fragment of Ron-May. Have you seen it in the simulated universe before?
Is this one? Yep.
The simulated universe is my home.
Wait, what?
I'm speaking nonsense again.
Oh, sorry, Renmei.
It's probably an isolated glitch.
Fine. I'm used to turning a blind eye to these things. It makes life easier. I am curious, though. Are you gonna keep it, Ron-May?
I probably will. Records indicate she likes this occurrence.
All right.
I do.
I agree.
I
As
very
long as
much
it helps
do.
you with your research, you can do whatever you want.
Come along. I'll see you out.
Gigging me out? Hell no. Let me talk to Screwlum and Herda first.
What's wrong? You're not leaving.
Will there be a 5th genius joining?
Depends on who they are.
Wait, let me talk to Herda more. Let me talk to Screwlum.
The air in the space station has a pleasant quality. Affirmation. Knowledge flows within it.
I want to know about Dr. Primitive.
Dr. Primitive's true identity is not known to me.
His previous transgressions against humanity lead some to conclude he may be an inorganic entity. Affirmation: all beings, organic or otherwise, should value peace.
Huh. Alright, get me out of
It
here.
appears I was overthinking things. Impulsive behavior is pretty characteristic of her after all. Thankfully, it was just a minor scare. Still, meetings give me such a headache. It seems I'll have to stay put for a while. I see that you've recovered the life form in the master control zone. Thank you. Well done.
I didn't end up saying anything. Is this something I shouldn't hear? Let's just go with the first one. I didn't end up saying anything.
I was simply being overly cautious. It is a habit of mine. Apologies. There's some things that I must tell you now. If I wait for the meeting to finish, then it might be too late. The retrieval of my life forms isn't complete yet. There's more than just one, and some are stored in a sealed zone. Herta uses that place to welcome visitors from across the stars, or to welcome members of the Genius Society. However, due to the Legion's invasion, it is no longer open to the public.
Alright, we can get Ruan May's trace materials.
And now my headache is stored there.
So Herta gave you permission to use this place?
She gave me permission and said no more. I'm giving you my access card. Give me your hand and I'll input your fingerprint into it. Stay vigilant, assistant. Should you come across a threat you can't handle, just alert me. I'll come to your aid no matter what. Remember, there is a giant incubator in the middle of the zone. That's where my headache is stored.
Call her immediately.
Once you're back, come find me on the railway platform. Then you'll understand everything.
Call her immediately. What monstrosities did she make? She's out here playing Dragon Quest monsters. Fuck, wait. Go. What was that? Ooh, an icon.
What would a sealed zone look like?
Find out. And fuck around. Ooh, we Warframe now? It's kind of creepy down here. Can I bring... Oh. I missed my ghost hunting squad. No! I missed my ghost hunting squad. Oh. Dailies. Reset. Log into the game. We are logged in already. Can I teleport around? I still can, right? Okay. Even though the elevator left. Where did that guy go? Investigate. Hey, what do I gotta do for my dailies? Defeat a total of 20 enemies. Yeah, obtain victory. Okay, this is easy. Complete simulated universe one time. For 500. Oh! This is the update that makes it very easy to finish your dailies now. I see. Let's level this up once.
Buzz.
What's up with this unit? It looks different from the one in the master control zone.
Buzz. Madam Herta, open zone. Buzz. To welcome alien
Buzz.
species, galactic visitors. High risk zone. Buzz. Service staff, inorganic life forms. Buzz. Permission status. Madam Ron May. Permissions granted. Madam Herta. Fine. As long as it keeps her happy. Buzz.
Why are you here?
Buzz. I am a twin of the rice frying robot. I am the leftover rice frying robot. Buzz. Maintain zone operation. Job of inorganic life forms. Welcome. Buzz. Visitor. How can I help?
Map. I'm the map.
Basement
the
1.
map.
Transit hub. But basement 2. Shuttle.
Oh, it's in
Incubator.
basement 2 where we want to
Dangerous
go.
Curio storage. Buzz. Corridor. Danger. Buzz. Welcome. Visitor.
Where can I find the incubator? Here, she already said.
You cannot enter. Probability 50%. Other paths are open.
What do you mean 50%?
Assessment. Seeking directions. Buzz. Suggestion. Proceed to basement. Locate records of cultivation path. Buzz.
Oh god, we're like dead space navigating through this space station. Oh, I should bring out
Hard
Topaz.
work pays off.
Whoa, that's so cool. That's so cool. The fucking shot! This is kinda cool. Reminds me of Star Trek.
This might be of some use.
It's over on that side, wait. Ooh, now it's getting interesting.
The kindling for the phase flame is fascinating. Unfortunately, before the research could be completed, it vanished. I've initiated new attempts. The growth status of the two samples this time is promising. I incorporated personal taste preferences into the concept, but I'm uncertain about the outcome of such an action. They simultaneously possess two sets of emotional traits. They are at once cute, weak, sentimental, and sensitive, yet are also fierce, instigating, demanding, and confident. Interestingly, they also possess a kind of inclination, a yearning for their creator. It manifests as a natural, inherent emotion, similar to that of a baby towards its mother. Life towards sustenance, or the peculiar bond between humans.
Huh? What's that sound out there?
Oh. Is that? Oh, it's the cat.
This is the headache Runmei mentioned. It's just a different flavor.
Oh, this is gray paste. Whatchamacallit. You're pretty scary. Are you hiding in the desert? Claims to be connected with this shell. It looks deeply distressed, crying profusely. Activate the synesthesia beacon. It's crying. That's Stella's voice actress. I'm glad they're having a lot of fun with the Stella's voice actress.
Too much negative energy. Don't like negative energy.
You're a genius in your own way. Seems to believe that its emotionalist infectiousness is also quite ingenious.
Why? Why am I a failure?
You gaze at Ruan-Mei's creation, which appears to still be waiting sadly for Ruan-Mei to come and get it. A hint of compassion tugs at your heart.
What's that noise?
What the?
Follow me. It'll be okay. I need to find a place for this little one. That sound seems to be from that locked room. How do I get in?
Yeah, thank you, Numbi. I would have missed that. What the fuck is happening? You are... I was singing Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. Fuck is that? Whoa! It's a beetle. Oh shit, it spotted me. Run! Fucker. Run, Mayron, why do you not turn back to look at us? Those are beetles. Run! Run! Zigzag, they're not gonna get you. Where does your path lead? Zigzag! Zigzag! It's not gonna get me. Is there no place for us where you're going? Oh shit! Thought I got away from it. Oh, these fuckers. They're out in the overworld now.
Together as one.
Eternal. All will be swept away by the wind.
Stand still.
Wait, do I need to kill these dudes?
Enjoying yourself?
Time to say bye.
I think I need to kill these dudes. Is this where I can get the materials for Ruan-Mei's traces?
Project wrapped.
No, what is it? What the hell?
I never imagined there'd be so many of them.
They're so cute. Wait, that's that guy again.
You're here too? Seems like this is the other end of that one-way path.
So how are they getting over here? This place is sealed? Where do you want me to go? Oh, this is where Ruan-Mei was.
Number 23 at Cha, spent in the mechanical city, showed me that even the longest of lives, such as hers, have a limit. I'm now certain that the outcome of this cultivation is failure. Life can exist in thousands of different forms, which means the form itself has no purpose. These life forms are very advanced in their own concepts, and can even trigger chain reactions such as synesthesia. But that is not what I desire. I'm starting to feel lost. Perhaps the question, what is the essence of life, never had an answer. Member 1, Sandar, have you ever felt this lost? Or resigned?
Monka, what's happening? Ruan May's out here playing God.
Are you telling me to keep going?
Life is countless and varied in form. I firmly believe in that. Its beauty is like a myriad of flowers, and I want to pluck the one that never wilts. The patterns of all things always have complicated and enchanting exteriors, while their inner essences remain simple and plain. If we were to trace things back to their roots, just one equation would be enough to solve the confusion of all life. Ever since I was a child, I have always delighted in observing aspects of microscopic creatures, such as the speed with which slime molds devour objects. I have also gazed far and wide across the macroscopic world, investigating the progress of the universe up to this day. It was all very simple. I wish to discover the true essence of life, something that all individuals possess unknowingly, whether it is the materialism of their existence or an unknown entity beyond corporeal realms. To avoid blind faith in science, I cautiously raised a query. Would Ran-Mei be able to peel away external influences? Just like pinpointing a coordinate, would she be able to uncover life's most primordial and beautiful form of existence? I thought of one life form that would truly lie beyond my reach, and that is...
What? Mad science? Ruan May's kind of... What the fuck? There's another one of those things. Why do they have to be invisible? That's fucking creepy. Leave me alone. You open this? Sweet. Hey, what's that back there? How do I get there? Oh, bunch of bugs.
Infallible. Does that hurt?
They do be kind of resistant.
Human creation.
They don't have lightning weaknesses. None of them do. But it doesn't matter because Kafka does so much fucking damage.
Relax. Existence is unity.
Time to say bye. Boom.
Wait, now that I have Ruan Mei, I could probably bring out, oh wait, no, not yet. Once I manage to get Ruan Mei up to like 150 break effect, then I could start bringing out Gneifen instead of Topaz. Oh wait, no, I want Topaz in my party. Never mind. I like Numby's function. Whenever I run around in like a new area I haven't encountered yet. What the fuck? Why do I keep meowing? Let's run around. Bamboozle the beetle. That's so creepy. Why do they have to be invisible? What's that back here? Hey, ma'am. Investigate what? Don't take this off. A note by the Department of Ecology is attached to the metal frame. Read the record. The duration of sunlight exposures is a crucial factor affecting mood. Masking in starlight has proven to be an effective method to alleviate negative emotions.
Sounds fitting.
Accommodate the ashy paste.
Stay here for a bit.
What are we doing here? What happened?
Did something just open?
Oh, what'd you find? Yeah, see why I like bringing out Numby. I wouldn't have known to go up that stairs.
Hidden room. Buzz. Only Madame Ron May has permissions. Please submit your ID. Buzz. Permissions granted. Buzz. Select from the below services. 1. Check historical incubation records. 2. Inorganic lifeform companionship chat service.
She got a character AI function in her, anyway. Inorganic life form companionship chat service.
This function has been damaged. Buzz.
Wah. Okay. Check historical incubation records.
Is this?
I thought of one life form that would truly lie beyond my reach. And that is an emanator. I cannot comprehend what an emanator is. Scholars view them as the executors of the Eon's power. So, when did it begin? And at what point did they become closer to the Eons than any other life form? At first, I tried to create a genius. I failed. That question has no solution yet, and a long journey of discovery still lies ahead. However, erudition isn't the only path in the universe. If we set logic aside, would there be more primitive and pure emanators on other paths? Of course there would be. Hazy Ron. I was able to see the beginning and end of the swarm disaster through the simulated universe, obtain data on the Imperator and Sectorum and their descendants, replicate them, nurture them, and create a brand new scientific discipline.
She's the reason for the Beatles. Or why the Beatles exist in the simulated universe. Well, it makes sense.
It is a logical decision. I will certainly succeed. The entity that I reconstruct will bloom into a life never before seen.
Simulated universe is like her little experiment. Hey yo, how you doing tonight? It's very late, but very ungodlike hours. Honkai Star Rail updated. A little character story revolving around Ruan Mei, and it's part of like the main story, so I don't know what they're trying to cook here, but it's entirely character focused right now. Kind of mankas. She's hot, but the stuff that we're going through right now is kind of mankas. She's going through her. She's a mad scientist. If evil, why hot?
Will Herta and Screwlum like this experiment? Most likely not. Therefore, before they realize what I am doing, I must hurry my work, as well as find a fitting assistant.
Permission granted. Buzz.
What is happening?
Select from the below services. 1. Check visitor records. 2. Open incubator entrance.
Open the incubator entrance. Wait, let's check the visitor records.
Madame Ron May.
Of
Buzz.
course.
Alien species. Buzz.
What?
Man with plaster head. Buzz.
Seems like there's something new.
Permission granted. Buzz.
Open incubator records?
That sounds coming from above.
What the hell did she make? So, Ruan Mei is actually like, what? Nice. Thank you, Numby. So glad I rolled for you. Anyways, what our resident mad scientist Ruan Mei is trying to do is trying to create. She has the ability to create life forms. Not really an ability, more like her scientific whatchamacallit experiments thing that she's done. And what her goal is, she's trying to create a genius. She's able to create like funny little monsters, kind of like in Dragon Quest Monsters. These fucking invisible beetles. Ah! These invisible beetles are kind of monkeys.
Time to say bye. Boom.
Converge and awaken.
Eternal. All will be swept away by the wind.
Participating in victory means playing the long game!
Relax. Human creations.
Time to say bye. Boom.
Is that?
Project wrapped!
Wait, let me see. We're getting new mats. That's still not okay. Anyways, what's happening right now is that Ruan Mei is trying to make a genius life form. I'm assuming that it's she's trying to make like a life form similar to humans or whatnot, whatever smart, capable of feats that humans are. But what she can make right now are mostly just funny little dudes, straight out of Dragon Quest monsters, which is pretty funny. They're really cute. Like there's like an event. Yeah, these things. She can. This is the creatures that she's making. Who the hell?
Huh? There's someone in the distance. Who is that?
What do you see, Numbi? Thank you, Numbi. The hell? Can I zoom in? No, other way. I can't zoom in. Oh, that's Dr. Ratio! Fucking weirdo.
Here, a genius move. And how will you counter it? Only an idiot would ask such a question. Just move this here. You look distressed. Something the matter? If that's the case,
he got the Elden Ring mask. He's got the Elden Ring mask.
Are you waiting for a sign? Time is ticking. Descend via the elevator. What you seek is there.
The whatchamacallit, Academy of Raya, was it? Academy of Raya. Wait. Raya Lucaria. How the hell did I remember that? I got the Academy of Raya Lucaria mask. Why are you here?
Have you considered whether the answer to your question will be of any relevance to our current predicament? If a question is of no help, then don't ask it. Time is clearly precious to the both of us. Never mind. Allow me to clarify something. I know exactly who you are, and I'm aware you are in Ruan Mei's employ. This was not my intended destination. I just happened to find my way here during my visit and saw what she was up to. My goals are roughly aligned with yours. Since you're here, I won't intercede. But should you fail, I will be forced to prevent some avoidable misfortunes. That's all you need to know. Just 2 paragraphs. Very effective communication.
Someone who's in a rush, speak the fuck faster. Why do you wear an alabaster head? Well, thank you for telling me that.
I can't stand discourtesy, even when it comes from myself. The real Ruan Mei's creation is hidden in the giant incubator below us. Go. Take the elevator and bear witness to this genius masterpiece.
We've already killed it in, I think. I think we've already killed it in a simulated universe. I've already beat the simulated universe like a couple of times already. With the extended version. There was an update today where they extended it even further. I don't know how strong the new monsters are in there. But there's a lot of jades in there in that new content.
This is huge. The space station has an area this big?
Honkai? Fuck was you keeping down here, Mothra? Anyway, Stella's talking a lot in this event. Don't touch the goop. She touched the goop.
An emanator of propagation clone? How can that be?
No, that thing's new. This thing's new.
Quick divination. Together as one.
Eternal.
Yeah.
Enjoying yourself.
Doing no damage.
Relax. Say bye to breathing.
I see through you.
Stand still. Good times. Time to say bye. Boom.
Oh, something spawned.
Easy, Numby. Liquidation.
What the hell? When we hit it, it spawns? What the
divination.
fuck? Okay.
Relax.
Pop them
All
all.
things human.
Pop 'em all.
Creations.
One more turn.
May as well kill them all.
Every petal, all will be swept away by the wind.
It'll destroy the space station.
Oh no! Wake up, Fushan!
Stand still.
The market is on. Right! Investing in victory means playing the long game!
Alright.
Eternal.
Buff us off. Wake up, Fushan!
Good times. Time to say bye. Boom.
Oh, those are big dudes. Oh. Okay, finally.
Yin and yang.
Heal yourself. Now!
Relax.
What the fuck? We're probably gonna run into this dude at the new simulated universe, I'm assuming. Oh shit, it does a lot of damage.
Time to say bye. Boom.
GG. Hit it with your bat. Hit it with your bat. Wait, what happened?
After 56 seconds, the creature was unable to sustain its own existence and vanished as if it had never been born. The threat is over. Time to get going.
Hope holidays were good. God, way to look away.
Is it over? I need to get some answers out of Run May.
Anyways, he looked away for a second, like, what just happened? We fought like an emanator of propagation, a giant fucking beetle. Yeah, I don't know. Now that thing was one of our Ruan May's creations. An emanator is basically like the right-hand man of the gods in this setting. So Ruan May was somehow able to create those things. They're kind of like yeah, they're kind of like the right-hand man of the gods of the setting. Because it was easy for Ruan May to make because they're very basic life forms. Like the monsters or the things that follow the path of propagation. Lore stuff. She's unable to make like a genius life form, so she went and created like a pretty simple one instead. Like beetles. Because the life forms born out of the path of propagations are mostly insects. So they're very simple and they're very simple things or existences to create, I guess. Because the path of propagation is basically extinct at this point because they were very basic life forms, and they kind of just died out because they were very simple, and evolution is just like phased them out of existence when the new gods have started taking over, and the old god of the propagation, path of propagation, eventually like disappeared or something. I think that's what happens, or what's implied when I go through the simulated universe. A lot of lore shit is happening. We love being literate. What the fuck was that about? May almost died. Stell was soloing that thing though.
The meeting of geniuses is over. As for the future of the simulated universe, that conclusion isn't important. What's important is your task.
She's so mad. Stell's so mad.
You look upset, correct? I regret my actions. There's no defending what I've done. Time and again, my experiments have fallen short, and they've always yielded predictable results. I made a clone, but it doesn't hold a candle to the emanator.
Oh, I see. It died on its own. You didn't have to lie to me. It died on its own.
Exactly as predicted. 56 seconds on the dot. Restrained by time and place, its code of life could only be considered an incomplete attempt. I managed to replicate the moment it was born. However, it would soon disappear and be reduced to particles. Like every living being, it inevitably faced its demise as it journeyed towards the end. I find no fault in that.
Huh.
However, even the briefest life should have meaning. I want to know the limits of its capacity. It will indicate how far I've gone in a field completely incomprehensible to me.
Her field is just playing God, which is kind of Monka.
And it was a minuscule step. Just as I had predicted.
It almost ate me. What about life outside of research? Are you gonna keep researching? Well, yeah.
Indeed. This is how I keep the distractions at bay. I have to admit that research once made me obsessive. That wasn't a good period in my life. Though now I navigate it much more smoothly.
Okay. It wasn't... That was her past self. Not her anymore. Hopefully.
I must admit, I'm not fond of scenarios where everything aligns perfectly with my expectations. An experiment should have its unforeseen twists. That's where the joy lies. Even the most predictable storylines can have their pleasant surprises. I have to admit that these little ones born in the process sometimes move me.
Yeah, the life forms that she managed to create that actually did, like, they actually have like some kind of like attachment to Ruan Mei, but given that she sees them as a failure, she abandons them completely. She's a deadbeat mom.
I see a human-like response in them. It is a concept completely opposite to that of divinity. They
Deadbeats.
have emotions.
That beats like who's fan names for that one VTuber? Trying to recall. Oh, for Marie. For Marie, was it? Oh, I see.
Emotions may be either positive or negative. However, the love rooted in the depths of their heart is eternal and unchanging. They're still a long way from becoming geniuses, and are therefore unable to discern whether this love is one of friendship, romance, or familial love.
Wait, what? Never really got into her that much, me neither. Not a lot of, no, I don't watch a lot of, I think Ina. Ina's nice. If I were to watch, Hololive, I think English Hololive, I would watch Ina. I'd be a fan of Ina, I think.
That being said, can even geniuses tell the difference? I cannot, at least. I do not understand what love is, and cannot respond to their feelings.
Oof. Oh, she's Canadian? I did not know. Damn, what is, Rosemi's Canadian, Ina's Canadian. I have, the preferences.
Do you believe my actions were wrong? There's no need to tell me your answer. I just felt like asking the question. How should I take care of them? Perhaps leaving them at the space station is the best choice.
The Canadian VTubers built different. Wait, is Sullen? Oh, she's Canadian. That's crazy.
Do I seem irresponsible? I'm sorry. I am often at a loss as to how to face my own creations. The effects of the anti-truth serum will also wear off. If others mention me to you in the future, you can answer however you like. Or even pretend you never knew me. After all, your memory of me will soon dissipate like smoke.
What the fuck? Memory dissipate?
Over time, hidden truths tend to surface. Past traumas, which I'd rather leave behind, have made me skeptical about trusting anyone but myself. If I do not want a secret revealed, the most foolproof way is to destroy it. The anti-truth serum will make you forget the brief period we spent together.
I would simply remember.
It won't take effect immediately. It is a slow, intangible process, like the sweet fragrance of lotus leaves, plum blossom, sticky rice, and frosting sugar.
That's on YouTube easy. This is why we scream.
Perhaps you'll remember someone performed selfish experiments on the space station, but you will no longer remember their identity. Perhaps we'll meet again someday, but you won't be able to connect me with the recollection. That way, the connection between life forms will be erased. Friendships, secrets, grudges, lies, all will disappear. It will make our lives more relaxing.
What the fuck? No, I won't forget you. Nah, I'll remember. Her voice is kinda
I believe you.
What?
Screwlum will stay on the space station for a while longer. He and Herta still have problems they need to solve. As for me, I'm leaving soon and won't bother with goodbyes. Do you still remember the no man's land I mentioned? I'm considering a solo trip back there during my research downtime, just to see how things are. I miss member number 55 Yuqingtu sometimes. She used to always make something delicious for me to drink every time we parted ways. I hope I won't meet member number 4 Polka Kakamond. That would be quite troublesome. Who knows when the next gathering of geniuses will be? Do you have anything else you want to say to me?
I hope you'll come back and visit your creations. Yeah! Take responsibility! Do you trust me now?
I find that difficult to answer. I thank you, Miss Assistant.
Ah, come on now.
If fate allows and you're interested, upon our next meeting, we could journey to No Man's Land and traverse its tranquil glaciers. Though I suppose it wouldn't be No Man's Land anymore. What a conundrum.
No, she's not gonna show up at... Ah, no, where'd you go? Oh. Cute. Take responsibility.
Huh?
Hey, what? Oh. Oh, she gotta change her heart. Okay, she actually brought him with her now. Okay. Ruan May has become a visitor to the Express. You might come across Ruan May when you return to the Express. Oh, there's another one. Mostly deadbeat. There's still some that she left behind. What is happening? From Asta? Offers tea. From Asta. Will I need your help with something? Help with what? Madame Ruan created some interesting little critters on the space station and accommodate them temporarily in seclusion zone. And I would like you to nurture these little ones. Oh, we're playing Tamagotchi. Why me? Is this a Tamagotchi? I'm hoping it is. Among the people I know, you showed as the best match. Also, these things Madame Ruan left behind is kind of related to you. With Mr. Scrollum's help, I upgraded the robot's programs. The helper robot will assist you the entire way. Of course, I'll keep an eye on you. You got this. Critter pick. This is the event. Okay, so that was mostly a character event, just like how Silverwolves was when she came out. Ruan May, those are new cakes. From Rowan May, how are those two doing lately? Did they learn how to coexist? I left that in the space station. Oh no, she didn't take it with her. So you do care about them. They're still at the space station. No! Didn't realize I still cared about them. A little, Ruan May replied. I say accommodate them in the space station. I taught Molten Cheese Star to master humility and let Ashy Paste have a positive outlook on life. Thank you, Eli, Ruan May replies. When would I forget you? When would I forget you? Maybe eventually. I look forward to experiencing new stories with you. Okay, I promise. Ruan May says, and the future research will still continue. Right, about the alabaster head. Weirdo. Is he a friend of yours? Whomst? Oh! We got a new one. That's a Dragon Quest. That's a bag of treats from Dragon Quest Monster. Seems a bit busy. Fuck me, what? Go to the seclusion zone and talk to the helper robot. Whoa! It's a warp trotter. Die. Wait, kill it first. Oh, it kind of sturdy.
Time to say bye. Boom.
All things human creations.
Relax. Grace and eternal.
Liquidation!
How is Ruan Mace lower than
Say bye to breathing.
Usha?
Right! Investing in victory means playing the long game! Project wrapped!
Project wrapped. Wait, can I finally get the trace materials for Ruan May? Oh. Oh, it's the... What the fuck? I see. Wait, that's hard to get. Only 3. I only need 3. Oh, okay. I'll do that after I initiate the event. The helper robot. Hello, I am the helper robot who looks after Madame Ruan May's creations. It is a pleasure to serve. Before you begin with the nurturing, please allow me to explain the process. Let's get to it. Space Station is analyzing the genetic components of the creations, and we must nurture more creations due to an insufficient sample size. Until parental creations are ready, we use this life form oven to keep nurturing new creations. Creations all have different genes and can express different traits. Please note that every time a new creation is nurtured or a new trait is discovered, it will bring great benefit to our research. Lead researcher Asta's remote messenger is now online. Now please follow the lead researcher's instructions. Ooh, okay. The 2 creations prepared for you have already been placed in the inventory. Looks like the creation's skin is gray. Its filling is pink. I see. In the life form oven, these base traits all have a chance of being inherited by new creations. I have played enough Dragon Quest. In the life form oven, the base traits of 2 parental creations have a random chance of being inherited by creations. Random chance? By nurturing creations and obtaining new traits or rare creations, you can increase your research level. Okay. Combine them. Innocent coconut angel cake. It's cute. Right now, what do we do with it? The newly nurtured creation huddles up next to the chassis of the robot, carefully sizing you up. It whizzes out before you're even able to see what color its tail is. Come back! It only just spawned not long ago, so it may not have been used to life here yet. I don't know where it's scuttled off to. It's not safe to go outside, Eli. Can you please find it? God damn it. Son, come back! What happens to the other cats that are here? Oh, they're here. They're just hanging out. Oh, it's Ashy Paste. How are you doing, friend? No. Ashy Paste says, Ruan Mei sobs. She abandoned us. Sobs. It's you? I remember you. You never visited again after leaving. Look, I'm being dumped at the recycling station. Isn't it embarrassing, isn't it? Meow. The moment the tiny thing sees you, it holds back its teary voice and starts grumbling at you. It seems to be slightly annoyed at you. Don't feel dejected, you should get more Starlight. I say at it. Starlight, I feel so down that even the Starlight is avoiding me. You don't like me and neither does Ruan Mei. Sob, sob. Looking distraught, it curls its tail tightly around its feet and stares at you uneasily. I'm just a failure that even Ruan Mei doesn't want. Say, are you here to laugh at me? I'm leaving. Poor thing. That's actually the... I don't know, it's like a pudding. Rather than like some piece of like... I thought it was like a pillow, but it's actually like a pudding thing. Kind of reminds me of slimes in Dragon Quest. Wait, what are we looking for? Oh, this guy. You recognize this creation as the one that just scuttled away? It reaches out with its paw towards the trash on the ground and is about to swallow it. You want to stop it, but it's already too late. No, get that out of your mouth! It swallows the trash and begins to tremble all over as its body starts changing uncontrollably. What the hell happened? What the? It transformed. Are you transforming? It transformed into Trash Cat. Its appearance is altered, but it doesn't seem to have an explanation either. You decided to take it back to the helper robot. Perhaps it will have an idea. Teleport me there, please. Thank you. Based on what I just recalled what just happened. The helper robot says, based on what you've just described, my initial hypothesis is that it has mutated after consuming the trash. The mutation then changed the creation's physical traits. The hypothesis is not yet confirmed, but we can try to see if we can approximate the situation. I've reported the details to lead researcher Asta, and a remote connection is now established. Please turn on the life form oven, and we're gonna try a few things out. Are we? What are we doing here? What are we cooking? Literally. Nurturing can sometimes trigger mutation events. After depositing the materials needed, creations obtain mutant traits. When triggering special mutations, creation can become rare creations. After you evolve the needed and base traits, the lifeform oven will be able to calculate the resolution rate. The resolution rate indicates the probability of a mutation occurring. Are we just gonna aim for mutations? Is that our thing? Our parental, okay. All base traits present, the lifeform even will automatically calculate the resolution rate. Okay, is that the chance of a mutation of 8? Okay. I see. 40% chance. What if it doesn't trigger? Okay, we got the mutation. How do you get more materials? Dragon Quest Pokemon synthesis. What did we just make? Star Rail. We're just shoving everything into this game. Because you unlock new mutant traits, your research points have gone up too. Creature month. What's that game I'm trying to recall? Spore? Was it Spore? Look a clue for the... You played that a lot as a kid? I never got to play that. I just know about it. Sounds fun. Kind of weird. I never got to play that. I'm all about like monster creations and all that thingamajig. You found out I was hella flamed online when it came out? You still had a lot of fun. It's one of those things where you just like don't know what the reception is until you like one of those things where you played as a kid and you had a lot of time, a lot of good fun out of it, and just like yeah, you're removed from the discourse as a child. That's... We was once free from the discourse. We were filled with childlike whimsy and curiosity. You've successfully nurtured a new batch of creations. The trait of this batch are extremely unique. And I guess we have a lot more, like, what's that word? We have a lot more tolerance for Kuso games. Back when we were kids. I think there was a lot of like Kuso games that I had on like my Game Boy Advance. I had like one of those cartridges that had like hundreds of games in it, and you could just like pick and choose which one you wanted to play. Pokemon was in one of them, and like you can play what we got. Yeah, exactly. Like there's this market where it's just like pirated games. It's just like you can shove them all. You can shove a bunch in this big cartridge that you could shove in your Game Boy, and there's like hundreds of games on it, and you can a lot of Kuso games in there. You have one of those for the DS and R4. Good times, good times. Downloaded a bunch of games that way. Yeah. That was it. That was how it was with a PSP, because it wasn't like it was very easy to like actually download games on the PSP back then, because you could just straight up download games on the PSP and run them. It was crazy. Now we got all these fucking technology like DRMs that prevents you from like pirating games. Can't help but wonder where these special traits are actually coming from. Helper Robot says the Department of Ecology's latest research has been downloaded. Loading, please wait. What's that on top of their heads? Yeah, what are those? That is their sensory organ. Think of it as a hat that comes with them. I've seen some creations whose physical traits greatly differ from most of the others. They drift around all over the place. If you get the chance, you might just run into one of them. It would be very good if you could bring them to me. With sufficient samples, the secrets of their physical traits can be decoded. What is the principle behind the mutations? Exposure, I'm thinking. Okay, anyways, the Helper Robot says, I'm sorry, this is not well understood. However, the Department of Ecology has sent 2 creation species that you can use for nurturing research. Next, please keep nurturing, wrong word, creations to help speed up our research progress. The answers to all the questions you seek can be found through science. Science! Innocent berry splash melon. What the hell are these things? Ooh, rewards. I love rewards. Wait, what? Oh, we have to hunt it down. Okay. Green and gray. Green top and gray cat. This is just like Dragon Quest. Gray top. This cat has a gray top. Wait, what are we doing? Green top. This guy? And a gray bottom. Like that? Yeah, yeah. Download, pick anything up on the Steam sale? I have not. When does it end? I have kind of just been like, playing Pokemon on the side. Trying to complete the Pokedex. I should jump into the Steam sale. Got until the 4th, okay. That's plenty of time. What'd you get? Did you get anything? Play some anime games. Damn, $13 for Monster Hunter World? What a steal. For some friends, oh. That's nice of you. Gifted you infinite wealth in Kuro? Wait, Kuro. Oh, they got the spreadsheet going? The spreadsheet, not the spreadsheet, the patch? Infinite wealth, huge. The game is up, but they're gonna patch English in at a later date. Oh, I see. Wait, is that the move? They're just gonna patch English? Like on release? Like they're not gonna put out like a separate release English for Akuro? Oh. Oh, wait, what? How does that work? They're gonna do like a dub release of separate release of Kuro but dubbed or something. Wait, did we already have this guy? We already have this guy. You have to look for this. Or not. Green top, gray bottom. What, do I just keep nurturing? This guy loves eating maple leaves, okay. Wait, where am I getting these? Feels like an auto clicker. Oh, we finally got it. A rice dumpling. Take a photo of it. Why not? The appearance reminds you of a past acquaintance. After giving it a quick groom, you take a close-up photo of it. Oh, it looks like Dan Heng. Wait, no new release, just an update. It's for a different version, though. There was one older JP release. But the new one is a different... Oh, I see. Wait. How the fuck did I play Kuro? Oh, on the PS4. I remember now. Yeah, there is the release of Kuro by... Was it like an I think it was like a Chinese publisher. The same thing that happened with Hajimari. On Steam. The Clouded Leopard Entertainment release. What about the actual release? Yeah, original was CLE, I see. New ones by PH3, I see. Kind of weird how they're doing all that. Kind of weird how they're doing this releases. Why is Dan Hong so against it? They did a really good job with this Zero and Azure, if I recall. Yeah, they did. Cause how we bought it back then, how I played Azure, Zero and Azure back then was I had to go through a Japanese site to buy the game and then patch the fan subs in. But they have a different kind of reach by putting it out on Steam, the publishers. Why pause? Oh, it looks like March. Anyway, I'll go through this later. Wait, what? Need more base types. Let's look at the patterns. How do I add more? Oh, I need to create somebody that has... Oh, I see. Oh, but the max appearances has been reached. Please select 2 creations that have the same. Oh, Docker ratio storage is ready. Oh, I see. I'll do the critter event later, and then I guess I'll just jump into... Is this limited time? 39 days, okay. Oh, there's still more. Okay. There's still more of the main story. Let's go do that instead. What time is it?
The rumors are already circulating. Let's gather some intel first.
Kinda got distracted with the cats. Is Zasta not here? I'll go let her know. I got distracted by the kitties and the critter event. Welcome, new friend. It's the anonymous message board. What an honor to see you here. Who's this? Looks like my importance in this chat is now downgraded by 1. This chat feels like deja vu. What's happening? What?
Heritor Newsflash. Good evening, Madam Herta fans.
This is an urgent broadcast. The great Madame Herta, member 83 of the Genius Society, has been targeted in an attack at the space station. Her current whereabouts are unknown, with no group having stepped forward to claim responsibility. Many Heritors are upset at the ineptitude of upper management, having issued strong protest and condemnation.
Why did they censor Herta's eyes? What the fuck is happening? Herta was attacked, okay. Ooh, wait, right. Wait, I'll do it after. I want to fight the big beetle. Whoa, what the fuck?
Mr. Scrollum, this was a premeditated attack.
Conclusion: their target was the space station, but their strategies are still unknown to us.
That's right. Which is precisely why we need her. The last to lay eyes on Herta's puppet before the attack was her.
And you are?
This is Dr. Ratio of the Intelligentsia Guild, a delegate from the IPC.
Oh, he's an IPC. Fuck this guy.
She's only just woken up. Dazed. She may need a few pointers. Ah, we cross paths again. Do you remember me? Of course. Why would you? Memory is such a fickle thing, after all.
Miss Trailblazer, you must have many questions. Please be patient. Aster will explain it all to you.
You probably know the gist of things already. A few system hours ago, one of Madame Herta's puppets was attacked by an unknown perpetrator. We don't know the location of the puppet, and we can't pinpoint its signal.
Where's Herta right now? Doesn't she have like a bunch of puppets all over the space station?
She's away on a visit. This issue didn't seem to trouble her much.
Oh, I see.
She received an invitation from the IPC before the attack occurred.
Ah, the technology department. Charming little place, isn't it? Madame Yabuli does possess some semblance of competence, but her subordinates? Oof. Oh, they're a riot. Brimming with enthusiasm, yet utterly devoid of intellect. It's as if evolution halted prematurely for them. They want to start some new collaborations with Herta, and have graciously extended an invite for me to play the role of science consultant. It's delightfully amusing. I can't wait to witness firsthand how these geniuses from the so-called Super Smart Club squander the IPC's vast resources. However, this attack was timed a little too well. I can't help but wonder if someone leaked this information, and the attackers seized the opportunity. Herta's aloof response to these juvenile provocations? Almost as intriguing. What a delightful little puzzle.
I've long heard that you're one of the best researchers in the guild, Dr. Ratio. We are honored to have your assistance.
Save your flattery. Time is hardly a luxury we can squander. To debate the merits of mere mortals in the company of an actual genius? Quite the paradox, if you ask me. Excuse me, you. Tell me, what were you doing the last time you saw that puppet?
I didn't even see it. Probably running errands with her for her. Listen and ask to complain. That's when I last saw her when we were in the main hub.
Huh? I do remember that happening, I think.
Don't play the fool. Think.
I think I was...
Or was it? Some system hours ago when I walked into
Oh, right. I
What
need
the?
your help with something else. That curio's gone missing, and I can't just forget about it. Go find it for me when you have the time. I'm sure you can manage that, can't you?
Okay, so a bunch of things has happened before I lost consciousness and then got teleported to God knows where with Dr. Ratio in the room and Asta and Scroolum.
Let me describe it again in case you forgot. It's alive, but it doesn't have a body. Send me a signal when you see traces of it.
How did you do
think
that
she
with your
mentioned
mouth?
Something important, but I can't remember. If only there were some hints, then maybe...
Anyway, keep up the good work. I need to go out for a bit. Go ask Asta if you want someone to help you.
How did you do that with your mouth?
My memory's kind of hazy. What did I do after that?
Wait, what? Why can I read whole?
I think Herta mentioned Asta. That's right. I think I visited Asta.
Heard some pretty crazy noises from people before.
This is what I recall before I met Herta, but I can't remember some of the details. Let me try to remember the conversation with Asta.
Explored the related memory Asta's troubles. Oh dear God, what are we doing here?
A curio that's alive but doesn't have a body. Sorry, but nothing comes to mind. Maybe the researchers at the Departments of Ecology or Insight may have an idea? Hinkle and are around here somewhere. I'd suggest you ask them about it.
Asta seems to have mentioned two names. Two researchers from the Departments of Ecology and Insight.
Those despicable villains are distorting the truth online. Ugh. If I discover who's behind this, they're gonna wish they'd never crossed me.
Ask for clues about the lost curio?
A curio that's alive but doesn't have a body? Isn't that just a jinx? Oh, nowadays people call them wubbaboos?
Oh, Wababoo. That doesn't sound
Well, I
right.
might be the Department of Ecology head, but I'm not the most knowledgeable person when it comes to curios. Adler would be of more help, but he's been investigating some paranormal phenomenon. I haven't seen him all day.
So not only do I have to find a curio, I have to find a person too.
I must say, it's a little embarrassing for the space station to be in such disarray while guests are visiting. We've been through a huge crisis and are still recovering. But there are some who are trying to exploit the chaos to agitate the workforce. People are growing more and more distrustful of the management here. It's probably turned into a big headache for Asta too. Never mind, I shouldn't be telling you this. It's something that we researchers need to resolve ourselves. Pretend I didn't say anything.
Adler. Right. Then I ran into Arlen.
Explore your memories and obtain crucial clues in the form of cognition chasms through conducting key conversations with characters. Collect enough cognition chasms to exculpate yourself. In memory sorting, the fragmented information you recall as you explore your memories will be promptly recorded and updated, which can help you reconstruct the entire timeline. This reminds you of something I've played recently.
Adler was with him.
AI Somnium files? I'm thinking. This reminds me of something.
Adler was with Arlen. They were involved in some sort of incident.
Always here to cast. Yeah, it's really good. I haven't played the second one though, with the Nirvana Initiative. I've only played the first one, Somnium Files. It's really good. Dotsie is a freak. Explore the related memory Arlen's investigation. I would say it's the same thing right now.
What?
I'm just trying to
He
recall.
went to the scene alone with Peppy? How could you let him?
I'm just trying to recall a game that tried to follow this this mechanics. Might tack it onto the 24 list. Oh, it's pretty good. It's some of the puzzles are confusing. Need to choose some other games other than Trails. Yeah, bro, Kuro. Wait, no, you're already almost caught up though. Just CS4 and Hajime you go through, and then you have Kuro. Actually, that is still a lot. Kuro is a pretty big game as well. CS4 is huge. Yes. Every single game is... Oh man, never mind. Yeah, you have infinite wealth. They must have optimized the hell out of it. I'm hoping. Steam is telling me Kuro is 9 GB. Oh wow, that's actually very small. What? They're like the absolute opposite of that meme where it was like a Western developer was just here.
Calm down, Brother Arlen. I know you're upset.
Because Kuro is like, I have 90 hours in Kuro. I think 80 to 90 hours. What are you people up to?
We're walking the dog.
We're having a walk.
Can you get your story straight first?
Like I said, we're walking the dog.
So I'm the dog?
They seem to be hiding something.
Is there something you need?
Is it the Curios? I'm looking for Adler.
Oh, really? What a coincidence. We're looking for him, too. That kid sure is brave, running straight to the scene on his own.
Aren't you supposed to be walking the dog?
Yes. Well, Peppy isn't here. You see, Brother Arlen, I can't keep this up anymore.
Can you leave the talking to me next time?
What's the problem?
Let's walk and talk.
Am I the dog now?
Why are you looking for Adler? A lost curio. I see. He'll be able to help.
Adler is this old dude, I think.
Careful. The fragmentum in this area is very unstable.
Oh no, it's a little kid. Wait,
Over there!
they're just hanging out with the Legion dude.
As I thought, he's in trouble. Let's go.
What? No, they're hanging out.
Just in time. All will be swept away by the wind. Time to say bye.
They're just kicking it.
Converge and awaken.
Eternal.
You're thinking of Xenogears and Udawara Mono? What is Udawara Mono about? I always hear about it.
Peppy, are you okay?
Oh, old. Kind of an old game, isn't it? Xenogears might be good. I'm not a fan of Xenoblade Chronicles, though. I don't think I could ever jump into Xenoblade Chronicles. Just the didn't really mesh with 2 and 3. I think I might like 1 and 3, but not with 2. Yeah, I'm kind of on the fence with Xenoblade Chronicles. Wait, not on the fence. There's just like some kind of like aesthetic clash for me when it comes to like when I try to consider aesthetic jumping into 1 and 2. Just like they kind of like tone down the character designs in Xenoblade Chronicles 3, and it's a lot more aesthetically pleasing for me. I don't know. That's just like I'm just not rocking with the aesthetics for 1 and 2. I know people gas that shit up, but yeah, I don't know. Yeah, palatable for 3. I don't know. Rex has fucking negative sauce. I don't think I could ever jump into a game with an MC that just has negative sauce. I'm not gonna put myself through that. Yeah, me too. I have standards. If you're gonna make me have a male character, he should have sauce. People are like people are hyping it up for like his future version in Xenoblade Chronicles 3. He shows up in the DLC. He still looks fucking ugly. I don't know why people call that a glow up. He's got a fucking soul patch. Looks dumb as fuck. I'm just saying, I'm just like I just have standards. Or not standards, or I just have my preferences. That's all I can say. If you're gonna make me go through like if you're gonna make me have to play through with a guy male character, you should have at least the decency of having a little bit of sauce. And my standards are low when it comes to like having male characters. For you to go below that is something's wrong. Like I'm not one to complain about things. I'm like a general things enjoyer. Like you'll rarely find me complaining about anything when it comes to like video games at all. I'm very easy to please. So if you got me saying that much about Rex, then it's something's dire. Something's wrong.
That's me. What's up?
What did I say? Are you really the one who knows the most about curios? Yeah, same way, yeah.
She wants to ask you something about curios. I'll leave you to it. Adler, Peppy's in your hands now. Oh, about that investigation I asked for.
Don't worry. I think I figured something out. Catch you later.
Recall the content of conversation with Adler.
So, which curio do you want to know about?
One that has no body but is alive.
That's all you got? Too abstract.
That's all Herta said.
There's beauty in the abstract, I guess. Have you asked the Department of Ecology head?
She said it might be a Wubaboo.
Huh. She's not wrong. But that doesn't feel entirely right either.
If they add Vanna Starrail, I'm gonna have to pick up Starrail myself. Yo. Yeah, I don't know if they might actually... Oh yeah, that. Yeah, I forgot to mention that they might that the Starrail developer team went and visited Atlas and Falcom. So who knows between the two? Who between the two will be gonna be getting the collab? But I think it's gonna be Falcom because they've mentioned before that that their Falcom games has been a direct inspiration for Star Rail. And just in time for Kuro 3, because Kuro 3 is eventually gonna go into space. Like, it was teased that we're gonna go into space, and we're gonna see like the entirety of the setting, I guess, beyond what's beyond Zemuria. So we might get Van, or it could be that if the collab was to happen, then it could be, rather than Van going into space, it could be the Trailblazer crew going into Zemuria, which would be crazier. That would be so crazy if we could run around Zemuria, bro. There's also this new boss fight that was basically a Kamen Rider here in Star Rail. That's a upcoming boss fight, and he looks exactly like Van's ogre mode. What was it? Grendel mode. Why did I say ogre? Looks exactly like Grendel. It'd be so crazy if we could run around Zemuria, dude. I'm praying for it.
Huh? What did I say?
I heard something like that also exists in the Redacted. Is this from an event? Just asking. Yes, it's
Now that you mention it, I have a wild hypothesis, but it needs verifying.
This is currently the main story questline update in 1.6 Honkai Star Rail. There was an update that came out today. Well, I guess it was yesterday technically, but the update went out yesterday, and I'm just going through the it's main story. It's a main story update. It's not an event. I think it's focusing around Ruan Mei and Dr. Ratio before we head down to Penacony. I guess that Penacony update is gonna be 2.0, huh?
Let's call it a day. Wait for me. I'll be in touch.
Adler seems to have gotten a lead, but what was the information I forgot? And from whom?
Yo, they got a lot of lines for Estelle this update. It's crazy. Due to the presence of hazy memory, some content will appear as redacted in conversations as you explore your memories. Using Cognition Chasm has a chance of restoring relevant hazy memories.
Let's go over it from the start. I may have overlooked something. No, not this road.
Must be better than not having her not talk at all. The ghost hunting story too, yeah. There was just like one whole section where Estelle was talking the entire time. I guess it's because there's a lack of like a mascot character running around with us. How kind of like how it is with Genshin Impact. And so we just have Stell just talking to herself now because we don't have March joining in for our side content.
My memories of Arlen and Adler are hazy. I need to remember the other person Asta mentioned.
Fuck. So yeah, it was Ruan Mei. The gist of Ruan Mei's main story quest was just her going through a mad scientist spree. Her playing God over in the space station, with her monster creations, and now we're going through some kind of like, I don't know, with Dr. Ratio. Still trying to make sense of it.
A curio that's alive but doesn't have a body. Sorry, but nothing comes to mind.
Use Cognition Chasm. Confidence crisis. We've been through a huge crisis and are still recovering, but there are some who are trying to exploit the chaos to agitate the workforce. People are growing more and more distrustful of the management here. It's probably turned into a big headache for Acid too. So I think what we're trying to do with Dr. Ratio's story quest here is that we're trying to reconstruct our memory of an event. Because Herda got attacked by something, and then we're trying to recall the event that happened.
How's it going? Did you find the information you're after?
I don't know if Herda is missing or anything. Haven't made any progress yet.
I see. Is that what Hinkle and think? At least that counts as a lead. See? My researchers are pretty outstanding.
You seem a little anxious.
Anxious? Me? Is it that obvious? After the Legion's invasion, the space station has been under constant scrutiny. Physical damage can be easily repaired, but it takes a long time to heal the wounds in people's hearts.
Yeah, the space station is always under attack.
Some researchers have been questioning the management and security of the space station ever since the invasion. Things had settled down a bit with the reconstruction efforts, but the researchers' disappearances have rattled them again.
Oh, what? Researchers are actually disappearing?
Yes. 4 researchers have inexplicably disappeared in a matter of days. No exit logs, no traces. Vanished. People were just starting to regain their footing after the catastrophe. I didn't want panic to spread, so I suppressed the reports and told the security department to investigate in secret.
People are missing and Herda got attacked. Okay, it's pretty dire around here.
However, as you can see, it's hard to keep secrets in a sardine can like this. Rebuilding trust is harder than establishing it in the first place. I'm concerned someone's pulling strings to sway public opinion.
Hoping Herda doesn't end up dead. I think she has like a million puppets. I don't know why she'd be why we'd be bothered by her getting attacked. We should worry about the researchers.
Anyway, the most important thing is to get to the bottom of the disappearances. That's okay, but thank you for the offer. Aren't you helping Madame Herta with something already? Oh, by the way, I heard about the thing mentioned, and I'll look into it too. I'll find a way to solve the problem for the space station.
So I did consult someone else other than Hinkle. The only thing I remember is that they're from the Department of Insight. The other person should be from the Department of Insight. I need to remember who it is.
Oh God.
The other person should be from the Department of Insight.
For the deleted memory, Herda's assignment. At least they're letting me lead.
Identifying that person is crucial. It could be the key to making sense of everything.
Let me describe it again in case you forgot. Send me a signal when you see
I think she mentioned if only there were...
Anyway, keep up the good work.
Oh, fuck me. Now we had to navigate to the other areas. Arlen's.
Not here. That person is probably with the Department of Insight.
Oopsie.
No, not this road.
Thank you, Estelle. I don't know why I called her Estelle. She's Estelle now.
Person should be...
Herda's?
Identifying that person is crucial.
Oh, this guy,
It could be the
okay.
key to making
Insight
sense
researcher.
Hey, what brings you here, Rich? It's been so long.
I'm not that wonderful. I'm just okay.
It's all taken care of. As long as the money's there, it's all good. Here's the account you asked for. It's legit and secure, allowing you to connect straight to the intranet.
Sure. Can I help you with something?
Oh, you flatter me. I'm just a peddler doing a little business on the side.
What the fuck is happening?
Small scale. Best left under the table. But if you ever make it big in the guild, don't forget your humble friend, okay?
Again? How many times has it been? You're really pushing my buttons.
Here too. My memories are just a jumbled mess of words.
Okay.
Did my memory piece together irrelevant information?
Restore the muddled
Now
memory.
I remember. The other person is Emily. She was at the base zone. What did Emily say?
She's in Asta's region.
I say, what a wonderfully intelligent-looking young lady.
I'm not that wonderful. I'm just okay.
No need to be modest. At my age, you get a feel for intelligence. Though I confess I did hear someone say you were the shining star of the Department of Insight.
Sure. Can I help you with something?
See this material here? People are so inconsiderate. How's someone like me supposed to make out the small print? I'm not getting any younger, and my eyesight is failing. Do you think you can...
Again? How many times has it been? You're really pushing my buttons.
Sorry if I can interrupt.
Another smart-looking youngster. Wonderful.
She's also tall.
It's about time we had some new recruits.
Huh. Asta told you to find me? A curio that doesn't have a body but is alive. Isn't the Department of Ecology full of curio experts? That's got nothing to do with the Department of Insight. However, I've heard of such a species. A colleague who came back from a business trip
heliobus?
said that the Cianjo Alliance has life forms like that. Don't get me wrong, I was merely relaying information. I didn't mean I'd help you. The atmosphere on the space station has been getting stranger lately. It's risky taking sides.
Call the Scooby-Doo gang.
The Cianjo species Emily mentioned seems to be what inspired Adler. The disappearances Asta mentioned are
So we gotta go to Adler now?
likely related. The Cianjo species Emily mentioned.
Wait, wrong one. Wrong one. Wrong one. Oh wait, no, right one. The right one.
Have you asked the Department of Ecology? Huh.
Oh, there we go.
Have you asked the... Huh.
Why did I leave? Well, this is the final one. Wait, which one? Xianzhou.
Huh. She's not wrong. But that doesn't feel entirely right either.
Okay, so it's not the wait. I heard something like that also exists in the Xianzhou Alliance.
Ah, that's right! They're called Heliobi. I guess you could say that Wubbaboos and Heliobi are sort of like cousins. Both are types of energy life form. Huh. Now that you mention it, I have a wild hypothesis. But it needs verifying. Let's call it a day. Wait for me. I'll be in touch.
As a curio? Wait, who's this for? Oh, with Arlan.
I figured you'd come to me to uncover the truth. I'm sorry. The situation is very delicate. I can't say anything except that it's a secret mission.
Just as I thought.
Ah, sweet. We could use... Xianzhou Alliance? Please try another one, okay. How about this one? Should we try another one? Okay, how about this one? Yeah!
I'm sorry. The situation is very delicate.
The missing researchers.
I can't say anything except that it's a secret mission.
About the researchers' disappearances?
How did you know? I see. Could you also tell that Lady Asta was feeling the pressure?
Have you found anything?
I'll be honest with you. It's been tough. The surveillance didn't capture anything regarding the researcher's disappearance.
That does sound like Heliobi shenanigans. We gotta call Woho for this.
There's only one clue. Adler observed that the automatic fire suppression system was momentarily activated around the time the disappearances occurred.
Wow, good Ivan. I missed you guys. Sushang.
That means that every victim's disappearance was accompanied by some inexplicable fire. When we made visits to the scenes, some of the witness testimony seemed to agree with this. The words they used were spontaneous combustion of the human body.
Monka? Mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell? Wait, I did say that right. We parasite Eve now.
Spontaneous combustion of the human body. That is most likely the truth. I need to go over it from the start.
With Herta. We parasite Eve now.
Let me describe it again in case you forgot.
What the fuck was this
It's a-
curio?
Send me a signal when you see train.
Why do we have that on board?
Something important. If only there were some.
Wah. Wah. I'm just trying everything here. Recall more
Let me
missing
describe
memories.
it again in case you forgot. It's an energy life form. It's alive, but it doesn't have a body. Send me a signal when you see traces of it.
An
That's
energy
the
life
point.
form?
I wouldn't be bothering with it if it didn't have something to do with the Genius Society. Anyway, keep up the good work. I need to go out for a bit. Go ask Asta if you want someone to help you.
God damn it! We're getting led around. Wah! Back to the present. Oh, is that when she got attacked then? Right after that? Oh wait. Yeah, so if
I commend your stamina for recounting that interminable tale. You must be exhausted. My ears certainly are.
Okay, yeah, so if it's like some kind of like energy life form thing, just like the Heliobus that attacked Herta, then it would be an effective opponent against Herta, because if it can like directly affect her soul.
So, to sum it up, the last time you laid eyes on Herta was in her office. She sent you on a wild goose chase for some trinket, the curio. After which you knew nothing else until Lady Asta contacted you. If that's the narrative you're sticking to, then indulge me. Who, pray tell, can substantiate this captivating drama?
Herta. But she's fucking missing.
Affirmation. We can ask Herta herself.
Well, if you lace up those boots and start sprinting now, you might just catch the IPC shuttle in 4 system hours. But as it stands, not a single soul can corroborate her story.
Mr. Ratio, your style of questioning would seem to have a preconceived bias.
Yeah, what you have against me?
Apologies, it's an unfortunate habit of mine. When one is immersed in academic research, skepticism comes far more naturally than belief. It is also the most efficient method, judging from my experience. Seeking answers with a negative hypothesis in mind is still valid research. It can still help us reach the truth. If she is truly innocent, she can clear her name with answers.
No fucking way!
Based on your story, you met with Herta because she specifically wanted you for an assignment.
An ace attorney section.
And the assignment involves a curio that doesn't even have a name. Herta's collection. An endless trove of trinkets and baubles. And yet, she singles out one nameless ordinary curio?
Or ace attorney.
It's hard for me to imagine she would treasure one curio so much.
I didn't think that we were gonna revisit this gameplay mechanic. It was Sushang's event. That was way back then. Back in summer.
I doubt Herta is interested in the curio itself.
Based on your and the
Oh.
Herta's collection. An endless trove of trinkets and baubles. And yet, she singles out...
Sure, but you're the one saying the curio in question is ordinary.
Say what you want to say.
A correct observation, if I may add.
Herta's collection. An endless trove of
Recall.
trinkets and baubles. And yet, she singles out one
What's the
nameless ordinary curio? It's hard for me to imagine she would treasure one curio so much.
I should have expected this, because this is how Sushang's event played out. What does this
remember
do?
now. Back then,
That's enough Herta's collection.
Oh, okay.
An endless trove of trinkets, and the assignment involves a curio that doesn't even have a name. Based on your story, you met with Herta because and the assignment Herta's collection. An endless trove of trinkets and baubles. And yet, she singles out one nameless ordinary curio? It's hard for
Oh,
me
there
to
we go.
imagine
This is
she
the
would
curio.
treasure one.
the curio isn't the point.
I don't know why I
Herta was
chose the
only
other one.
addressing it because of its relation to the Genius Society.
I would imagine the curio is the creation of a genius. Affirmation. It holds some special meaning to Herta.
Yes. That seems logically sound. Then you said you asked Asta for help with the lost curio.
Mm-hmm.
However, she decided to hold her tongue until now? So what's the story? Are you full of fanciful fiction? Or is Asta the one hoarding secrets like they're going out of style?
Conjecture.
Then
I already
you
know.
However, so what's the story?
It's the first
Are
one.
you full of fanciful fiction? Or is
Because of the
Asta
missing.
one hoarding secrets like they're going out of style?
It's because of the missing researchers.
The space station has been very distrustful of its higher management ever since the Antimatter Legion's invasion. Another severe incident would further intensify suspicion and cause great internal strife.
Oh. So that explains why Lady Asta approved of my participation. After all, the Intelligentsia Guild's representative wouldn't be linked to the space station, but would still share the IPC's position. They wouldn't be partial to anyone, but would still act for the space station's benefit. Two birds with one stone. Researchers' disappearances, you say? Yes, I've heard the responsibility of sorting out that mess has been thrust upon Arlen, head of the security department. Clearly, though, it bears no connection to Herta's puppet being attacked. Cut the act. You're perfectly aware of the point I'm making.
Correction.
Researchers just clear-cut the act. You're perfectly aware of the point I'm making.
No, but the human combustion. Is it? Some witness testimony.
I remember now.
That's enough
not
cut
on
the
it.
act. You're perfectly aware. Clear researchers' disappearances, you say? Yes, I've heard there is clearly, though. It bears no connection to Herta's puppet being attacked.
Was it just the defend move
Researchers'
here?
disappearances, you say? Clearly, cut the act. You're perfectly aware of the point I'm making.
What happens if I defend this?
Doubt me all you like. I'm just an outsider who got unexpectedly dragged into this mess. You and I are no different. We both stumbled into this, but you decided to assume the role of interrogator.
Yeah, what's up your ass?
Oh? Your point being, cut the act. You're perfectly aware. Clearly, though, it bears no connection to Herta's puppet being
How
attacked.
can you defend all these?
No connection? I disagree. There should be evidence linking them together.
Oh, there
Clearly,
it is.
though, researchers' disappearances.
The
you
defend
say?
gives you a hint of
Yes,
where
I
you're
read
supposed to
Adler.
like
A level
supposed
2
to use.
researcher. According to the Department of Ecology head,
Well, did he?
Adler seemed to have had
Researchers' disappearances.
I see.
Clearly,
So
though,
that's
it
the
bears
hint.
no connection to Herta's puppet being attacked.
Is it the human combustion?
no. If I
Yeah.
recall correctly, Asta said, one of Madame Herta's puppets was attacked by an unknown perpetrator. We don't know the location of the puppet and we can't pinpoint its signal. Don't know the location. Isn't that the same as missing?
She did say that, but then what? You need to provide evidence to show incidents are linked.
Still has good as fuck memory. I've glazed through all of that information, and it's mostly because it's like 2:30 a.m. when all of that was happening.
There should be evidence. Arlen discovered something odd when he was investigating the disappearances. The space station's automatic fire suppression system was momentarily activated around the time the disappearances happened. Arlen mentioned that each victim disappeared due to spontaneous combustion.
Good brain on this girl, yeah.
Huh. But
there are no signs of a fire anywhere in the space station.
All of that information just fucking flew over my head. See, people like to meme that Stell is has like one brain cell, but she's got a better brain than me, bigger brain than me.
That's what's so odd about it. But this information has an additional layer of importance. This may not be direct evidence, but if the system also recorded the fire suppression system activating when the puppet was attacked, then there's ample evidence to indicate that these two cases are linked.
She's so smart. Yeah.
If these two incidents were caused by the same person, then the suspicion put on you would decrease, provided that this fire suppression record does exist in the system.
We'll see in the main control room. Let's go. Huh? What was that?
Is it the anonymous group chat again? That's kind of annoying to go through there. She's here, she's here, she's here. Who? The big shot. OMG.
Harrider Newsflash. This is an urgent broadcast. I repeat, this is an urgent broadcast. News has finally emerged regarding the attack on Madame Herta. The Annihilation Gang has claimed responsibility for the incident and warned of further activity. The Guild has expressed utmost condemnation.
The gods of the starry skies have abandoned the world. They give no thought to the masses. Only the wounded savior can bathe the world in the firelight of destruction. Yet always there are cowards trying in vain to reject their favor and escape the wounds. Flee then. Flee as far as you can. No matter the distance, annihilation will
Is that
find
Black Mask? Black Mask Blue Archive? That's oomph. Black suit, I mean. Black Mask. What am I saying? That's oomph. I'm guessing this guy's like the Emanator of Destruction. Emanator of Path of Destruction. He's new.
This is...
You hijacked the broadcast.
A declaration of war, and an announcement of what's to come. They have set their sights on you. The Legion's impact remains, and the Annihilation Gang is already paying a visit. It almost seems like this space station is more suited for the path of destruction than erudition.
This Duke Inferno Ifrit is a life form that hails from Fatora, a world long since destroyed. His race, the ever-burning fire demons, regard Nanook as their emperor and savior, but the Eon has never cast their gaze upon them.
A group of pitiful lunatics. I like Dr. Primitive's assessment of them. The value Nanook sees in the Annihilation Gang is perhaps far less than one might see in a child who deliberately broke a vase.
He's not even he's way below Emanator. He's not even at like the same level as a common Path of Destruction goon.
The fire demons have a cruel temper and instinctively ignite and destroy items. Ifrit is particularly evil and cruel, even among his kin. The Everflame mansion he heads is even the arch-enemy of the Japella Brotherhood, despite both groups belonging to the Annihilation Gang.
Some Yakuza shit is going over with Ifrits.
Japella Brotherhood. I've heard that name somewhere.
With the fire demons.
On the Stellaron Hunters wanted posters, they stand accused of inciting the Japella Rebellion, the uprising that caused the downfall of the Brotherhood.
The Japella Palace crumbled in the scorching flames, and Ifrit's power has grown by the day ever since. Would you believe it would be merely a coincidence? Something similar is about to happen here. Spontaneous combustion? For him, it's as routine as me finding fault in everything. The disappearance of researchers and the puppet were all part of the plan. And after that...
He's already here.
That video will soon circulate. And this station's fate? Flames.
Ruh-roh.
The destruction of trust.
I'm afraid more than trust will be destroyed here.
Wait. We can't destroy this place. A simulated universe is here. How am I gonna get my planner ornaments?
You need to start acting now if you want to survive. You, come with me.
Just me?
You have a superior strategy? Pray tell, do we set the two of them loose, turning whispered fears into full-blown pandemonium?
If we did that, we'd be at a disadvantage. I'll stay here and try to contain the news as best I can. Please, investigate the issue quickly.
Yes, ma'am. Oh, there's a treasure chest here. Thank you, Numbi.
Oh, free stuff.
This Duke Inferno Ifrit is a life form.
Oh, he's already said that.
If we did that, we'd be at a disadvantage.
She's already said that.
The rumors are already circulating. Let's gather some intel first.
Not good. This is serious. The security department will do whatever we can to help you.
A list of the missing researchers and their details.
Sure, but the security department already combed through their backgrounds and personal relationships. We didn't find anything odd. The Annihilation Gang are a group of die-hard thugs. They might be attacking indiscriminately.
A list of the missing researchers and their details.
Okay.
Take it. Remember these names. Find a friend who's tuned into the gossip around here and tell them you want to know the relationship between these people.
What do you have in mind?
I don't know. That depends on your friend.
Pamela. Who's Pamela? One pick of Himeko. This girl is a fangirl of Himeko, and we're dealing her with pictures of Himeko for information and gossip around the space station. Let me find the connection between these people. The disappearance has been a hot topic, and the news is tightly controlled. Even I don't have a complete list. You're upset at management too? Respect the hustle. I'm just a small fry. I'm just a little guy. I'll take any chance to slack off whenever I can. Those who love gossiping about the higher-ups just doesn't have enough things to do in their lives. It's the same people who randomly create their own expectations and then get disappointed when those aren't met. Nothing good will come out of hanging out with them. You sure are enlightened. Alright. We've sent out
What else do you need me to do?
casting net.
Take me to the one who knows the most about curios within the Department of Ecology, if you would be so kind.
He disappeared too.
What happened?
I didn't
new
really
case?
notice at first. Adler's difficult to get a hold of at the best of times.
Oh shit, the kid?
But it's been a few system hours, and I still can't reach him. Even the surveillance cameras can't find any trace. The last time I saw him was in the Master Control Zone. He was with Wen Sherling from the Department of Implement Arts.
Lead the way. You said Adler was on the verge of a discovery, yet couldn't confer his knowledge. Intriguing and frustrating, to say the least. If his disappearance is also related to the case here, then maybe he really did stumble upon something important.
True. The key words that got Adler thinking were energy, life forms. Duke Inferno is also an energy life form. Coincidence? We need to investigate this.
Go, 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 go. Dan Heng? I need your help. What is it, Dan Heng says? About Duke Inferno. Do you know anything about the Duke Inferno Ifrit? Oh, it's in the databanks? From the Annihilation Gang, Dan Heng says it's best not to get involved with him. The space station is in trouble, we reply. I want to know more about him, we say. Understand, wait for my contact, Dan Heng says. You be careful yourself. If the situation changes, notify us as soon as possible. Oh boy. Where do you want me to go? Oh, so we're still in the master control zone.
That jerk! Jerk! Fine! Disappear! I don't ever want to see your face again!
What did Adler do to you?
Adler, he disappeared. He's been acting really weird recently. Always researching stuff like spontaneous combustion, supernatural activities.
I had to turn off my lights in my room.
He doesn't even answer me when I speak to him. He was talking to himself.
What did he talk about?
He kept saying the word phrase.
Phrase.
We'll get him back.
Who said I want him back? But if you want to find him, he was reading this booklet the last time I saw him. I don't know exactly what he's searching for, but I hope it can help you.
Oh. Pamela, yo. You got something for me. We reply. Yep, but it's not what you'd expect. Go on. What is their connections? These victims and their interpersonal relationships don't seem to have any overlaps, but they have all posted pretty extreme comments against the management on the dark web and have a large number of supporters. Oh, what? Are they inciting a rebellion? How the hell? I know this result will bring a lot of things to mind, but regrettably, it's the truth. Thanks.
Your countenance suggests tragedy. So the researchers who disappeared were at the forefront of challenging management. Isn't that a curious puzzle piece? I finished browsing through this booklet while you were replying to messages. It recorded the lives of a few Genius Society members. I'd say it contains some interesting information. It's time to go back and chat with Lady Asta and Mr. Screwlum.
Oh, Dan Heng is back. I think we only scratched the surfaces of this Ifrit. What happened? We reply. The fire demons of Atora are ferocious and cruel by nature, but Ifrit easily rose to the position of clan leader. Even among the fire demons, his flame belongs to a different special category. What do you mean? In many vicious incidents instigated by the Everflame Mansion, I found similar eyewitnesses report claiming that the miscreants materialized from the Inferno. I speculate that the Ifrit's flames... Dan Heng's still talking. I speculate that the Ifrit's flame may have inherited some other ability than burning, and that is related to his origin. I may have heard of a flame with similar properties that was difficult to capture because it kept shifting between phases. There's not much information about it, only one line that catches the eye. Burns through worlds, leaving numerous signs of flames behind. Ifrit is perhaps one of its descendants. Shifting between phases. What? That's all I have. The number of related records is limited. I'm not sure if that was helpful to you. Yeah, that was enough. It's enough. Thanks. That's good. What, that dude can teleport around? What the hell does any of that mean? My brain is pretty much dead right now because it's fucking 3 a.m. We're gonna see this through though. We're gonna see this through. How long have I been streaming for? It is the holidays. I can go buck wild crazy with my hours. With the ungodly hours.
You're back. I've been monitoring the
I
dark
asked,
web.
I missed you.
I barely managed to stop the video from spreading. The incident hasn't grown any bigger, for now. How are things with you?
Less than promising. Or to use a different phrase, we're in deep trouble. We're running out of time. Let's retrace our steps and evaluate the situation. From the data we've collected, there are 3 avenues we can explore.
What, again?
First, Adler's disappearance. He must have come across some vital information. The next angle is what the victims have in common, distasteful as that discussion may be.
Well, we can present evidence here unless there's something else that...
is the abilities of Duke Inferno and the secret of spontaneous human combustion.
The link between the 3 is...
First, Adler's disappearance. He must have come across some vital... The next angle is what last is the abilities of Duke Inferno and the secret of spontaneous human combustion.
Wait, what?
First, Adler's disappearance.
He must have come across some vital information. That's the phrase.
Next angle is what the victims have in common, distasteful as that discussion may be.
What the victims have in common is all of the... They all have something against upper management.
Last is the abilities of Duke Inferno and the secret of spontaneous human combustion.
He can teleport around. Dimension phasing flames. Or he can throw his fire around in like he can throw his fire around in space time. That's kind of crazy. Do I have to match the...
During prior unrest instigated by the Everflame Mansion, some testified to seeing miscreants materialize from the Inferno. The flickering tongues of Duke Inferno's fire carrying a certain property, and this property is the secret behind spontaneous human combustion. Look, the answer is right there. This booklet describes a kind of fire that can phase through dimensions, claiming it burns through worlds, leaving numerous scions of flame behind. The kindling of this unique flame must be the missing curio that Hurt has been searching for, and Duke Inferno is evidently spawned from it.
Oh, everything's coming together.
I fear that this is the truth Adler discovered. This booklet describes a kind of fire, the kindling of this unique flame. I fear that this is the truth Adler discovered.
What does the booklet do? This is the booklet. There's a phrase. Is it the phrase?
When Sherling said, Adler kept muttering about a phrase before he disappeared.
Oh, is that what activated the curio?
I believe this word was actually phase. He saw Member 29 Sir Call's research topic in this booklet and verified his hypothesis. As a scion of the phase flame, Duke Inferno would naturally share similar capabilities. Full-on phase shifting may be a bit too ambitious for him, but teleportation, that's likely more his speed. That is the truth of the spontaneous human combustion. The researchers didn't disappear. They were moved.
Wow.
We don't know where the victims went, but Duke Inferno's plan is now clear.
Oh, he's trying to attack the space station. Well, we already know that, but he's trying to use the space station haters to see if he can find a way into the space station, probably.
And the sudden and consecutive disappearances provided the best environment for chaos to fester. Once the seed of unrest has sprouted, he will then send out an announcement for an imminent attack. It will push the crisis from the dark into the light, catalyzing it into new growth and bloom.
You're kind of poetic about all of these.
The next step would be to ignite the spark. Look at those researchers who disappeared. What would happen if someone realized their similarities? I need say no more.
It was all a premeditated trap to stir up chaos on the space station.
We're running out of time.
The space station is under attack again. Fuck.
This...
No, it isn't enough.
Indeed. It needs one more spark.
What do you mean?
If you limit your involvement to this, there's still room for excuses. If it were me, I wouldn't give you the chance.
Could it be?
Huh? What is it?
Oh!
Stay calm. Asta was merely teleported. Her life was not in danger. Based on first-hand experience, I have ascertained that Ifrit's flame is simply a splinter of the primordial phase flame, lacking any phase shift ability. Logic. Asta is still within the confines of the space station.
Okay, she's still around. So, what the dudes are trying to do is just like trying to incite maximum chaos and panic, and now they're taking out the upper management. If Asta's gone, then nobody's gonna rally the troops.
That flame must still be somewhere inside the station. Find it, and we'll find a way to bring her back.
A splinter, you say? The arrogance of the gifted is charming in its own way. Try then if you must.
It seems that Duke Inferno didn't deign to personally grace the space station. He merely cast infernal fire into our midst to wreak havoc among the researchers. When the fire fizzles out, his malevolent plans will vanish without a trace.
I will head to Herta's office and activate the folded space in the curio storage room. With some changes to its parameters, I can use it to block the fire's teleportation routes and seal it inside the station. Mr. Ratio, please go with Miss Trailblazer and contain the fire.
Kill. Ah, must include Dr. Ratio. How the fuck do you use this guy? Alright, well. What does he do? Traces. It's maxed out. Oh, he's an attacker. Okay. Wait. Hunt. I see. I do need an imaginary attacker. I only have Whelp. And he's on Naility. Run it down with Fushan as usual. Gwynifen for giggles.
The infernal fire is also a form of energy life form. The imaging device will pick up its trace. Follow it.
I don't know why I picked Gwen. She's fucking fire. We're fighting fire with fire.
The way is awash with flames. It must have just teleported. Be careful. Get ready to dash into the fire.
The fire in her is stronger. The full displace results from a spatial distortion during the spread of the infernal fire. Try to pass through it may result in a drift in the spatial coordinates, with you transported to somewhere unexpected. Okay. Gwenifen's fire is stronger.
It's
Oh,
still
what
in
the
the
hell?
space station. Like Skrullum said, it cannot escape from here. Do you know what to do with cornered prey? Hunt it to the death.
Kill. Call in all oomfies. Kill. Oh shit, what? Wait, this is just like SimU. Simulated universe. You're just making me choose paths. What the fuck? It's a bag of treats. Ruin May's son. Why did Gwynifen take damage?
The fire is dying. This place is strange.
It's still resisting. The fold in the space has shifted. I can deduce its escape route with a mere glance.
No way, the Beatles? Oh shit, let me through. Don't tell me I have to fight the Beatles. Okay, I don't have to, thank God. These Beatles got hands.
Why? This has nothing to do with you.
The flame is getting weaker. Duke Inferno can't maintain it anymore.
Wait, so the flame is sentient? How? What? The fire that he's using to teleport people around is sentient. Pull up. What the fuck? Where are we? Wait, what? I went the wrong way? Oh, we went around.
What is your goal?
Seems like this chase is about to end.
He smashes things around with his book. Watch out for the beetle.
It's over.
Ignorant fools blindly chasing the firelight, not knowing that the blessings of destruction already lie at their feet.
Yeah, me.
It is little wonder that even the descent of the Savior's Legion was unable to cleanse this place. I will acknowledge my brashness. For now, but next time, expect no intermediaries. I will come to personally offer you the demise of your sins with infernal fire.
A small fragment of consciousness in there is gone. Duke Inferno has discarded this fire. Oh? No. Hold on.
Well, why would you touch it?
The banal
That's on
theatrics
her.
of stalling. Let's not. Shall we?
Shall we begin?
Converge and awaken.
Sometimes she's smart, sometimes she's...
Time to say bye. Boom.
The brain cell was already working overtime.
Happy New Year!
Stand still.
Answer me. Fail.
Human creations.
So this is the extent of Miss Green's materializing from the Inferno. Seems like Dr. Primitive wasn't wrong. The fire is weakening. It's preparing to flee. You, keep your eye out for Lady Asta's whereabouts.
Asta, we're gonna get you out of there.
Mediocre.
Mediocre.
Time to say bye. Boom.
Together as one.
Secret of the saints.
I wanna see Dr. Ratio's ult.
Stand still.
Test. 0 points.
God damn it, his charge is so slow.
Relax. Time to
This
say
dude is
bye.
dead.
Boom.
Immortality.
Asta! Oh. Did I get the screenshot? Or Princess carrying Asta? Dub?
Good work. You did very well.
How's Asta?
Rest assured, Asta only had a fright. She is recovering in the clinic. While you were chasing the enemy, the security department also found the missing researchers. Affirmation. They are all safe and sound.
It's kind of crazy that the firepower that the Duke Inferno was using was sentient. How did you find them?
It was all thanks to Adler. They fell into a spatial curio and could not leave until the Department of Ecology's most knowledgeable curio expert solved it from within. Many of them were shaken by their experience when Arlen found them, but they are otherwise fine.
Promare. I have not watched Promare yet. I gotta. Is this the end?
Yes, it is over.
Why do I feel like he didn't do much? Because he's not playable yet.
This business is over, and I believe the space station will be able to deal with any internal aftershocks. In Herta's stead, I thank you for your efforts, madam.
Well, since the Curio... Wait, what's stopping from Duke Inferno from invading this place? Like, does he need the I think he needs the Curio to be able to teleport around.
But there is one mystery that remains unsolved. And that is something I must deal with myself.
Ah, guy. Takes the fun stuff with him. Have you heard? Lead researcher Asta was attacked too. The Duke Inferno. Psyops on the masses have always been the most terrifying kind of attack. It seems that the Annihilation Gang isn't just about mindless violence, as the rumors suggest. If the lead researcher wasn't rescued at the end, we'd all be in deep, deep trouble. Not necessarily. Maybe she's the one who orchestrated it all, masterminding this elaborate ruse by deliberately harming herself to earn some sympathy points. Enough already. This is ridiculous. Is that really worth it? All that hassle just to palliate a few keyboard warriors? Where's the very first rabble rouser? Rich know it. Well, yeah, he was real righteous sounding when he invited me into the group. Oh, that guy left the group without making any noise. Left in the height of drama. No shit, this guy's still around. Oh no, he's the Curio.
I've been waiting.
Oh!
Fallout from this incident remains. Surely you have plenty of pressing matters to attend to. Or is the safety of the space station beneath your concern?
Oh, Dr. Ratio wants the Curio for himself. What is he cooking?
Answer. That is exactly why I came. After all, the principal figure in this whole affair is right here.
When did you start to doubt me?
When one is immersed in academic research, skepticism comes far more naturally than belief. I've had the same bad habit as you since the beginning, Mr. Ratio.
I must say, I'm quite honored, Mr. Screwlum. But do explain, why opt for silent wisdom when you already had the pieces of the puzzle?
For curiosity's sake. Affirmation. I made the same decision as you, to accompany and observe.
Oh, and when did you become convinced?
Objectively speaking, aside from some minor spiritual trauma, no researchers were hurt in this attack, which never aligned with the Annihilation Gang's modus operandi.
Oh!
Logic? A third party saved them.
Had I not fortuitously acquired a spark of the phase flame and intervened in Duke Inferno's teleportation, those people would already be space waste, floating past the windows here.
You are more candid than I calculated.
But still behaving within your calculations, no?
He interfered, okay. Not...
One last question, Screwlum. Genius though you are, can you deduce why I did this?
I cannot be sure and can only hypothesize. Helping the weak hints at the merciful instinct of a medical doctor, but maintaining a cool, detached observation reveals the strictness of a scholar. And pulling the strings from behind the curtain is akin to laying down the gauntlet to a genius.
The ruler of planet Screwlum is indeed well versed in the human mind. It's a pity you're as much in the ivory tower as other geniuses. You still got one thing wrong. To stand aside and observe is the best treatment one can give. There is a disease called foolishness that is harder to cure than any ailment.
Oh, he kinda cooking.
The path of erudition has neither reason nor logic. While geniuses wander among the stars, the ordinary can't even trace their footsteps. Those less gifted have no choice but to walk alone, enduring a lifetime of tumbles and triumphs. But even a life marked by failure is a life worth living. It is only in moments of solitude and despair, when help is absent, that fools grasp how to pick themselves up.
No, that's kinda raw. You gotta cook with that one. That's mega.
I have a fastidious nature. I cannot stand fools, idiots, or imbeciles. Seeing them fills me with dread. Regrettably, this space station is just like the Intelligentsia Guild. Devoid of geniuses and filled with mediocrity.
You wish to uproot the researchers' blind worship of geniuses.
I am only laying out my questions. As for the answers, they'll find them themselves. Pursuit tinged with negativity is still pursuit, and it is capable of leading us to the right conclusion. For the masses of the mediocre to reach a level of awareness, this is a necessary rite of passage.
You are indeed more like a medical doctor than a scholar.
It's coming from a place of passion. I did not expect that out of Dr. Ratio.
As for the spark I leave behind,
I believe Asta will deal with it properly.
The what? Oh, okay.
it is also a lesson I left for her. With that, I take my leave. I look forward to future encounters with such brilliant minds. Let's hope they're as memorable as those we had today.
Oh, they kind of cooked with this one. I get them.
A farce full of trivial concerns. Ultimately, they're just mediocre minds.
Has become a visitor to the Dr. Ratio has become a visitor to the Express. You might come across Dr. Ratio when you visit the Express. When you return to the Express. Another one? Why is Herta still texting me? I've heard about what you did. Nice work. How's Asta doing? She's got back to work. I mean her safety. What's there to worry about when I'm around? That's exactly why I'm worried. It's a shame that we haven't found the face flame yet. Forget it. I'll think of it as Ren Mei owing me a favor. It's worth a lot more. That's it then. Wait. Screwlum did not return the phase flame? What? Also, I'm thankful to Mr. Ratio. Who's that? Eh? Eh? Nah, he was kind of cooking. I get him. I understand him. Kind of like the moral lesson there was be careful of who you idolize. Alright, let's go.
Just in time.
Human creations.
Yeah, I kind of get him. He really cooked with Dr. Ratio.
Eternal.
Relax. Time to say bye. Boom.
Anyways, that'll be probably it for me for this stream. I'm just gonna kill this beetle and upgrade Ruan Mei a little bit. What time is it? So with that being said, thank you very much for accompanying me. It's nearly 4 a.m. Always appreciate your company. Hope you had we're way past ungodly. Thank you very much for dropping by. Hope the holidays has been good to see you so far as well. Have a good night, brother. Peace out. Sleep well. GG's. Good night, good night. Happy Wednesday. What day is it? 27. Peace out, brother. This beetle is sturdy. Anyways, GG's. Good night.